Yo, what is good, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? It's your boy Jay Bari, and I'm back with another live stream here to give you guys greatness once again, which is the PlayStation Nation, which is the PlayStation 4, and soon to become the PlayStation 5. Ooh, listen, a lot of people is getting butthurt over this PlayStation 5 just off of tech demos. You know what I'm saying? Dude's like, well, the Series X can do that too. Yo, guys, listen. I know I've been away for like a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm going to explain that in a few. But I've been laughing my ass off. Yo, trust me, I've been laughing my ass off, yo. How these dudes just react. Yo, dudes is going to PC dudes. Yo, PC dudes is bringing up Mark's already lied, because if I get these two SSDs that cost $1,000 that come out later this year, it's gonna beat up the PS5. I'm like, what is going on here, man? What is going? You telling me that now you're comparing SSDs that's not even out in the market yet, that people can just pick up and buy online? You still gotta wait. You gotta spend $1,000 and more to equivalent what the PS5 can do later on this year. Now all of a sudden it's not cool. It's not cool. There's rules now to this shit. It's not cool to talk about SSDs, guys. We gotta keep it gaming. We've been trying to keep it gaming for years, but now all of a sudden it's not cool to talk about SSDs and Lumen. This junk just gets funnier and funnier and funnier as the day goes by, man. Now all of a sudden Ghost of Tsushima is downgraded. This shit is crazy. But yo, guys, welcome to the stream, man. I'm not gonna be streaming too long here, guys. Probably like an hour and a half, and I'm gonna keep it moving, because I do want to get back to Trails of Cold Steel, man. That game is amazing, and it got its hooks on me. But what is good, everybody? Yo, Lincoln Clay, what is good, my G? Yo, Bridget there, what is good? Yo, Stealth Guy, get me. Yo, it's good to see my boy Court, man, back streaming off of that Facebook Live shit. I've been telling Court for years. Yo, man, well, where the YouTube videos at, man? Where the goddamn YouTube videos at, man? Listen, Barry. Listen now, Barry. I'm cooking that fish, and I'm about to stream on Facebook Live, Barry. I'm like, yo, Court, if I was right next to you, I'd have slapped you right in the shin. I'd have slapped you right in the shin. Hard, too. Like, you'd have heard that. You'd have heard a pop right on the shin. You know what I mean? Yo, Plus Ultra, what's good? Ice Queen Gaming. Ice Queen Gaming, what is good? Definitely appreciate you coming through. Yo, my man, Philip, what's good, Phil? Definitely good to see you in here. Yo, Raphael, what is good, man? Reef Chief, what's good, man? Yo, Lay, what is up, man? Yo, T-Man Food, that's my guy right. Yo, T-Man, what's up, bro? Yo, Gaming with Persona. Keep it so NY. Keep it so NY like the boys that made PlayStation. You already know we represent the greatest nation. Yo, Fleshy, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Fleshy, man. Good to see you in here. Yo, Baltimore's MVP, what is up? Yo, Big Cloud Dog Gamer. Yo, Bit, what's good, man? Definitely good to see you in here, man. Definitely good to see you in here. Who else we got up in here, man? Let me scroll. Yo, Caleb, what's good? Caleb Kaiser, what's good? Yo, Iron Fist, what is up, man? Definitely good to see you guys in here, man. It's good to see you guys in here. Definitely appreciate. Yo, John Tuka Game, what is up, man? Definitely appreciate to see you here, man. Yeah, we're gonna have a little fun here. It's gonna be a quick stream, but we're gonna have some fun. Still getting back into the flow of streaming, because like I said, guys, I did like I moves, right? So I moved from my old apartment to a new place here in the Bronx, but I'm over here setting everything up. Still not everything is set up properly how I wanted to set up, but you know, with time I'm going to have that thing set up. So here I'm doing these little increment streams where I'm testing stuff. So the last stream I did was with Halo Reach play some Halo Reach, and I was test streaming that. I was on Brat Podcast, but I was doing that through my phone though. I was on that on my phone. I was on Sick Humor's podcast when we was roasting my man. Well, not roasting, but we had to give my man real talk. Omega, we was giving him real talk. You know what I mean? So I was on my phone on that as well. I was on Persona stream the other day. I was using my my computer there, and everything sounded good from my end there. But yo, Ken, what is good? My man Jersey right for the building. Yo, Ken, what up? Yo, Link, what's good, bro? Yo, foxing around, what's good, man? That's my guy right there, man. I'm with Austin. Yo, Croxon, what's good, bro? Yo, man, so yeah, man, so I'm getting back into the flow of things. And I want to let you guys know, there's going to be a few little updates here on the channel. Not going to go into, the full kabobble. You know what I mean? I'm going to give you little hints here and there. But it's a lot of good stuff is going to be coming to the channel. Well, not a lot, but a few good stuff is coming to the channel. And then, there's a podcast in the works that me and my man Persona we're going to be doing. Is going to be us two doing a podcast. Probably we do a stream later on, explaining that. But we're going to be doing a podcast. It's going to be very professional. It's going to be very, streamlined. You know what I mean? And we definitely looking for it to be like a huge hit. You know what I mean? Because me and Persona, that's my bro right there, man. That's my brother from another mother. You know what I mean? So it's going to be real dope. Me and him getting together, because we get together here and there, guests on this podcast, guests on that podcast, but we don't have our own podcast, and that's what we want to do. We want to do our own podcast. You know what I mean? So that's going to be really good. But like I said, we're going to do a stream explaining that more. Probably do like a dual stream when me and Persona is talking about that. As we get further more down the line and more details about that. But yo, look for more game streams from me as well. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing Halo Reach again. I'm gonna be doing part 2 real soon. So that game is all right. I'm not hating on Halo Reach. I just don't see the whole this is the best story out of Halo. Like Halo seems pretty dry. You know what I mean? Like there's some cool little set pieces here and there, cool little battles here and there, but as far as like the story aspect of it, it's very dry. You know what I mean? That shit is dry as hell. You know what I mean? The characters are dry, they're dull. But I'm not saying that it's gonna be a bad I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm gonna play through it, I'm gonna finish it. Cause got the Master Chief collection here on Steam, so it is what it is. But I'm enjoying the little aspects here and there. The AI is dumb as hell. I don't want no Xbox guy that's hyping up Halo, trying to bash The Last of Us and all that stuff. You know what I mean? And hyping up Halo Reach. That AI is dumb as hell. You know what I mean? But yeah, so we got that coming. More streams is coming. Speak from the Heart will be coming back, guys. I will be doing Speak from the Heart very, very soon as we get more information, more gaming stuff leading up to this whole thing that I'm going to be talking about later with this whole slate of PlayStation or the PlayStation 5 event. I will have a Speak from the Heart up. We're getting other people's points and opinions and predictions as well as far as what they would like to see in that PlayStation event. So don't worry, Speak from the Heart is still there. And it's going to be there to stay. You know what I mean? Oh, yo, Kid Smooth. Thanks for reminding me, T-Man. Shout out to my man, Kid Smooth, man. Kid Smooth is streaming right now, The Last of Us Part 2. I had to leave real quick because, it's funny. It's funny for a while when you watch Kid Smooth die and die and die and die. You know what I mean? It gets funny. But, yo, Plus Ultra, what's good, man? It gets a little like, come on, bro. Like, yo, as a gamer, yo, like real talk, like as a gamer, it's just like you expect certain things like as a gamer would adjust to. You know what I mean? If you die over 100 times in an area, or even 30 times in an area, you're not adjusting from that. You know what I mean? So it gets a little bit cumbersome a little bit sometimes when I watch it for a long time, because I'm like, damn, Smooth. Like, I want to cheer for Smooth so he can get this money, but I'm just like, damn, bro, you are hot garbage. I be like, yo, bro, I don't know how. I think he's trolling us. There's no way you could be that bad at games for playing games that long. You know what I mean? You can't be that bad at games for playing games that long. It doesn't matter what platform it is. You know what I mean? Certain things is going to carry over to the same genre of games, bro. It's going to carry over. If you play a third person shooter, you know what I mean, and you go into another third person shooter, certain skills, certain levels is going to carry on over. If you play a first person shooter and you go to another first person shooter, certain things, I'm not saying that everything, because each meta change within the game, but there's certain things that's carry over. Yo, Kid Smooth, when I watch this man stream, it's like this man doesn't know how to adjust for anything. And I'm just like, yo, bro, you died here 50 times. Why don't you try the other side? Yo, why don't you go into cover piece by piece? My man is trying to do long sprints. If you know that this sniper is the aim of this sniper is God tier, why are you trying to do long sprints to another cover spot? You do piece by piece, and I'm looking at the stream. I'm like, yo, bro, what the hell is wrong with you? That's my whole mindset. Like, what the hell is wrong with you? You can't be that bad at a video game, bro. It doesn't make any sense. If you really look at it, it doesn't make any sense. Yo, Rome Rush, what's good, man? If you really look at it, it doesn't make any sense that you're that bad at the game, bro. Yeah, yo, Link, he does not adapt. Like, I never seen any. Like, imagine playing a fighting game. Yo, if I'm playing a fighting game, right, and I'm doing a long set with somebody, right, and I'm getting washed, I'm getting bodied, there's gonna be certain times where, okay, I'm gonna adjust here. Okay, he likes to do, crouch low here. You know what I mean? Crouch light here. Let me adjust to that so I can whiff punish that or something, or do something. Yo, like, when I watch his gameplay, he does not adjust to anything. It's just like a steaming, rolling truck down the hill. Like, yo, I'm just gonna try to bully my way through here. And I'm like, yo, you are playing on the hardest difficulty. Obviously, there's gonna be things that's gonna be cheap, where you're gonna die quicker. You know what I'm saying? Where enemies are gonna be much more brutal. Like, you gotta adapt your play style. I just don't like. For gaming all these years, I've been gaming for 30 years, yo. 30 years I've been gaming. I'm 35 years old. Been gaming. You're about to be 31 years I've been gaming in July. And I never seen anything like that where it's mind-boggling. Like, every time I be like, yo, he's trolling. He got to be trolling. I really feel like he's trolling, bro. He got to be trolling. Like, there's no way you're that bad at the game. It can't be. It can't be, man. It can't be. You got to be trolling, dog. Yo, he tried to snipe somebody with a pistol. It's crazy. You know what I mean? I'm like, yo, bro, what are you doing, Smooth? What are you doing? Yo, Sick Humor TV. Yo, Sick, what's good? Definitely appreciate you coming through, man. I was like, yo, there's no way you could be that bad at a video game. I refuse to believe it. I refuse to believe it. You know what I mean? Like, yo, there's no way Smooth is that bad at a video game. It can't be. Yo, these Xbox guys, man, I don't know. Yo, this is one thing, man. Like, there's certain things, like, I will get in a podcast and I will listen to people. I can sit down and be cool with somebody in the podcast, but at the end of the day, like, if I'm judging your gameplay, your game style, and you talking about a specific game that I think you suck at, I'm not really listening to you. I'm not gonna be like, yeah, okay, cool. You know what I mean? But in my mind, I'm like, yo, you are trash. I'm not taking anything you say seriously, man. Yo, Sick playing that Mafia 2 remastered. Yo, man, I think I'm just gonna wait for Mafia 1. I remember playing Mafia 1. I never played Mafia 2 though. Back in college, I played those games. PS2, right? Yeah, PS2. You know what I mean? That's when I used to play. That's when I used to play like Grand Theft Auto, Mafia, Scarface. I was into those games hard body, like college and like high school days. But now when I play like a Rockstar game, something like that, I'm not saying that Mafia is created by Rockstar, but now when I play like a game specifically like that, yo, I get I'm burnt out on it. You know what I mean? Like I don't know if I can play this right now. I tried, Grand Theft Auto 5, try to play it. I was like, damn, I really don't want to play this right now. Red Dead Redemption 2. I love Red Dead Redemption, but Red Dead Redemption 2, I was like, yo, I'm really burnt out on Rockstar Games, man. I can't really play this right. Yo, Chris Righteous, what's good? The second best list on YouTube. Yo, Chris, what's good, bro? You know what I mean? I be so burnt out on Rockstar Games, man. Is it just me? Like, if it's anybody that's tried to push like propaganda, or anybody that's trying to push like a set narrative in a game, or political beliefs in the game, I feel it's Rockstar. Everybody keep ignoring Rockstar. Play a Rockstar game, you could tell how they're pushing their agendas in their games, man. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that it's a bad thing or anything like that, but I find it funny that people like to harken on Naughty Dog or other specific games, but Rockstar, they just completely ignore when it comes to their political and ideologies and stuff like that. It's funny to me, man. It's funny to me. But yeah, Mafia 1, I'm gonna get Mafia. I'm not gonna get 2, just based off my man sick uploads on Twitter. I'm gonna skip that. It's a skip. But Mafia 3 already have. Yeah, Mafia 3 is another one I dropped. Mission structure was kind of bad in that game, man. Yo, your boy Young, what's good? Yo, sick, man. Appreciate the donation, man. Yo, this thing moving like a slideshow, fan. Yeah, I see, man. I definitely see, man. That's not a good look for is it 2K? 2K that's doing Mafia games. But yo, your boy Young, man, I ain't see you in a minute, man. Where you been at, man? Yo, Forget Me Not, what's good, man? Kiss Smooth Cheetah Challenge. Yo, okay, so let me say this before I move on. So, yo, Buck Roger, what's good, man? So let me say this before I move on. So I personally didn't see the beginning of Kid Smooth's new stream, but when I came into the stream, I was under the impression that he will still be stuck in that area, because from what I watched with Smooth, I was just like, yo, bro, this man is struggling in this area. This sniper is fucking him up. You know what I mean? Yo, Andre 6K, what's good, bro? This sniper is fucking this man up, and he doesn't know how to adapt or what to do with these dudes that is just bodying him, right? So I'm thinking like, yo, I'm about to come back to his stream and see him at this area, and he's probably going to beat that area during the stream. When I came to the stream, he was already done that area. I was like, oh damn. And then I'm seeing everybody in the type in the stream like, yo, he finished that part first try, 8 minutes after being stuck for 2 hours. Yo, my man Kid Smooth, the last stream, he ended it with cracking the disc of The Last of Us part 1, right? He cracked the disc, like, yo, fuck this game. The next stream, my man had an epiphany. My man was like, you know what, let me do this. My man came to the stream and like bloop, 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 bloop. All right, got past it first try. 8 minutes. Yeah. That's why I say, yo, Smooth a legend, bro. This man is a legend. Yo, it doesn't matter what type of hate people got for Smooth, this man is a legend, bro. A legend. yo, this man wasn't adapting to nothing. And I get it. Let's say like you was thinking about a certain thing, right? There's times where I've played a game, right? I played a game and then the next day I'm adjusting, right? I'm adjusting to what I did the previous day, and I'm thinking about it before I even start playing the next game. And I get to the game and I'm like, all right, new game plan. Here we go. This is what we're going to do. It still takes a bit for you to formulate that plan. It's for you to actually do that plan. You know what I mean? Like it takes a while for you to adapt to that. You know what I mean? You're not going to be like, oh, let me think about doing this and this and that and this, and then do it the first playthrough and the hardest difficulty. That don't make no sense. Yo, you got to be doing some real studying. You know what I mean? And from the player that Kid Smooth is, it's hard to believe that, you know, he's formulating these plans and ideas and he just get that his first playthrough. But once again, if he did that his first playthrough and he did it the way that he said he did it, then yo, that's congrats to him, man. At the end of the day, congrats to him. But it's hard to believe. Yo, Dom P, what's good, man? Definitely appreciate you coming through. Definitely appreciate you coming through, man. It's definitely hard. It's definitely hard to believe that, man. But I'm gonna definitely rewatch the stream in the beginning and see for myself how he did it. Now then I will assess if he cheated or not. I know a lot of people say he was cheated. I was cutting up in the chat too. I was cutting up. Yo, Butt Roger, what up, man? I was cutting up in the chat because I thought that shit was funny. I thought that jump was hilarious, bro. But you know, shout out to my man Smooth, man. Then temperature, yeah, the temper tantrums, like, it's funny for a little bit, but then for a while I'm just like, all right. After 2 hours, I'm like, all right, bro, you're not adapting yet. Like, as a gamer, it bothers me. You know what I mean? Like, yo, damn, bro. And that being said, you know what? I'm gonna humble myself because I haven't played The Last of Us on Grounded yet, so I'm gonna humble myself. The only thing I played it was on Survivor, and I have a Survivor playthrough right now for The Last of Us. But Ice Cream Gaming, definitely appreciate you coming through. But I might just skip that Survivor playthrough and just go straight to Grounded. We'll see if I get that Last of Us, you know, vibe to play the game again. Most likely I'll probably play it again soon anyway, just to, you know, re-up on everything. But it is what it is, man. But yo, let's move on with the stream, because like I said, I don't want to be here too long. Let's move on with the stream, guys, where we're gonna be talking about this Ghost of Tsushima gameplay. And I know it took me a while to talk about this, but like I said, I'm still setting stuff up. And you know, I personally feel that Ghost of Tsushima, the gameplay looks amazing to me. Like, Ghost of Tsushima, honestly, is tickling every little fancies that I have for a video game. Yo, Mr. Fireman, what's good, bro? Definitely appreciate you coming through. It's tickling every little fancy for me personally that I have, you know, that I want from a video game. Like Sucker Punch, I definitely love Sucker Punch games, and I love how they make their games fun. Like, Ghost of Tsushima look a little bit more like a serious tone, but still they make the games really fun as far as the gameplay aspects of things. That's why I'm not even worried about the gameplay aspect of Ghost of Tsushima, because what I saw, and from what I saw on Twitter, how they was going to further explanation of how you can switch out into your samurai and the ghosts and all that stuff. Really dope stuff, man. Yo, Vampan, what's good, bro? What is up, my guy? So let me go to my man, I think it's Nabillion, right? Yeah, there you go. I know this dude tweet a lot, so I gotta find a damn tweet. This man be tweeting for days. But let me go find a tweet, man, for Ghost of Sushi. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, here's Ghost of Tsushima. Can I zoom in real quick so you guys can see this more clearer? Lit. Yeah, I'm chilling, Vampan, man. Shout out to my man Vampan, dog. But yeah, so here's some new information. He said where you can freely switch between samurai and ghost play styles, which is great. I kind of figured that you was gonna do something like that anyway, but it still have that Infamous level, right? Like, you know, Infamous was very dynamic as far as, you know, hero and, you know, the bad guy role that you can play, right? Yo, J0G3G, what's good, man? Definitely appreciate you coming through. It's very dynamic, right? As far as like, oh, if you accidentally kill somebody, they're gonna hit you with the bad guy, you know, with war points instead of the hero with war points, right? But if you keep on doing good deeds and stuff like that, how dynamic is and smooth it was to do that. So I wasn't really worried about switching this ghost stuff, but it's just cool that they confirmed it with it. They said very challenging. We'll definitely see with that. I'm pretty sure they're going to have a difficulty that's going to be hard on there. But just by the samurai aspect, it looks like it's going to be very challenging with how the duels are going to be and the one-on-one duels going to be and all that stuff. Yo, Video Game Love, what's good, bro? You know what I mean? So there's going to be the one-on-one duels. That was cool. That's what I saw from the gameplay trailer, where pretty much, let's get to the gameplay trailer here. Pretty much where he just walked up to dude and was like, yo, we're gonna do a challenge real quick, which I like that. And also we're gonna talk about these frauds out here. We're gonna talk about these frauds out here on on Twitter talking about downgrades and all that stuff. So here we go. You press the up button for the standoff right here. So I'm doing this in 1440 so you guys have a cleaner image here. But here's the stuff. He's just gonna walk up here to this dude and it's like, all right, we're just gonna do a standoff. Jin can challenge enemies to lethal standoff. So this is the more honorable role that he's taking, the samurai role, where you're being honorable, right? Honorable death, honorable challenge, where the ghost is not really being formatted as like a honorable thing because you're doing things more cowardly how they would look at it, like you're sneaking around like a ninja. And I don't like the fact that people are comparing this game to Sekiro. Sekiro, you're not a samurai in Sekiro, bro. I don't understand. I don't think people understood that. You started off like a samurai in Sekiro, kind of like in the beginning, but when he quote unquote died, he was granted what? Ninja tools, right? Ninjutsu and all that stuff, where he formulated the ninjutsu within his combat style, similar to how this game is going to be doing it, but does differently. Where if you're playing as a ghost, you're a ninja. You know what I mean? You're not blending the two as one from what I've saw so far, right? But people comparing the combat to Sekiro, it's not the same thing. Sekiro is a much more, arcadic type of, combat, where this one look a little more simulated. You know what I mean? So here's the standoff right here. Hold. Boom. So this automatically came. This is probably for like finishing blows or something like that. Probably like a dramatic finishing blow. I don't know what it's going to be for specifically, but it still looks cool. But yeah, that is the one-on-one duels there that you can do. No markers. Exploration is a key focus. If you know me, man. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Y'all are Shinobi and Sekiro. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's a big difference. You know what I mean? It's a big difference. People's comparing Ghost of Tsushima to Sekiro. Like, why the combat looks so slow in Ghost of Tsushima? It should be like Sekiro, bro. you're not like a samurai in Sekiro, man. But no markers exploration is a key focus. If you guys know me in video games, like I take a little bit longer than the typical gamer would when it comes to like playing a video game, because I love to explore. I like to search every nook and cranny. I like to see what the developers are putting into their games. That's just me. I'm not saying it's a bad habit. That's just me. I like that stuff. So when it was explaining the exploration aspect of the game, I was intrigued because I was like, this is dope as hell, because like I said, the whole dynamic flow of things is much more smoother. You don't have this ugly line going into your stuff. I'm not saying I don't mind that in video games, but it's going to be cool just to see a clean, smooth, display of you getting to your location that you have marked or whatever like that. Oh, well, they say no markers, but you do have a marker where they can mark it. Well, no markers as far as on them, labeled within the HUD or whatnot, right? The biggest world Sucker Punch has done yet, multiple biomes. So that's really good to know, because Sucker Punch, they have created some huge games when it comes to like the city and like Infamous and stuff like that, but it's not really like huge, right? So this they saying it's gonna be real big. Map in what is SOP? It's just a small portion. Am I losing it here? What's SOP? I don't know, but it's a small portion of the start area. Okay. More Tsushima info. No morality system. Cool. So that's why I'm saying, like, now this is gonna be more free flowing, where I won't feel bad for doing the actions that I'm doing, right? If I want to play Ghost and I want to assassinate people, that's what I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying? If I want to be a samurai for this day or this playthrough, then I'm gonna do that. You know what I mean? Which is cool. Where Infamous uses a little bit more on a stricter level, where damn, I want to do a full heroic playthrough, or I want to do a full bad guy playthrough. You know what I mean? But main weapon is a katana. Oh, what is that? Single player? Oh, I'm slow. Oh, state of play. Mapping state of place is a small portion. Oh, okay, gosh. Yo, I'm slow, man. Yo, Big Cloud, what up? I'm slow, man. I'm slow. My bad, guys. I apologize. Visuals inspired by Zelda. And is this the Castlevania Symphony of the Night? Is this Castlevania that they talking about here? I do see some Breath of the Wild aspects here, just because it's open and there's wind flowing and all. Everybody gonna be like, oh, Breath of the Wild, but the fact how you explore in the game is very like Breath of the Wild, not the fact that the game is looking like, in my opinion, like Breath of the Wild. But if Sucker Punch saying that visuals is inspired by Breath of the Wild, then hey, that's on them. Killing animals, no reward, cool. Music composed by Shigeru Ibasayashi. In the mood for love. Okay, all right, so yeah, that's pretty much it right there, man. But yo, Ghost of Tsushima though looks really good, and I want to compare a little aspect here with Ghost of Tsushima, because a lot of people out here is saying that there's a downgrade with this game, right? So let's look at this right here. We're gonna pause it right here and let's go to another YouTube for a second. Let me go to PlayStation and let me go to PlayStation here. I think they got a Ghost of Tsushima game. Yeah, they do. So is this the gameplay? Yeah, here we go. So let's fall back here. Okay, we in 1440p. Good. Let's fall back here and let's look at this. This is obviously a cutscene here. Shadow Colossus. Yo, I'm slow today, man. Yo, Lay, shout out to you, man. I definitely see some Shadow Colossus though. You said, is it the audio is only working? No, I don't have the audio on here. The left audio. For my audio, let me know. So here we go. Here we is some gameplay aspect of this, right? So this is where dudes are saying that this gameplay looks better. To me, it looks the same. Let's go into some exploration areas. To me, it looks the same. Here's gonna be walking. I think this is where you're gonna start walking, right? To me, it looks the same to me. You know what I mean? Where they seeing the downgrades? In my opinion, I'm like, what is going on here? You know, these Xbox guys, I don't know how Xbox guys are talking about visuals in the first place. The grass look kind of the same. It's just the lighting is different here. You know what I mean? Obviously, this is like, you know, close to like night times in the day, you know, whatever. But as far as like the wind and how the wind is blowing and everything, it looks the same. These dudes are saying it's a downgrade, and I rewatched this like multiple times. I was just like, yo, where are they seeing the downgrade? Here's the new one here. Oh, left audio is only working for you? Oh, really? The walk animation is still the same. Look at this. Like I said, the difference is just the time of day is that I'm seeing here. This is more like in the daytime, where this right here is more like in dawn. You know what I mean? Or this could be like tip of the morning, or there's a storm coming here. Like the lighting is different. So I don't know where dudes are seeing like a downgrade. Yo, King Thrash, what's good, my G? Yo. They see downgrades in the insecurities, bro. Yo, 100%. Cause I'm not seeing it. Like Xbox dudes that been playing Sea of Thieves, Crackdown 3. You know what I mean? I don't understand how these guys are so adamant on talking about downgrades. You know what I mean? Like, why are they so adamant to talk about downgrades? Look at the games that they're playing on their 6 teraflop box. The field of view look like this is a little bit further back, but I'm not seeing no downgrades. Like, see, the field of view is a little bit, well, this is going into like a different area here. This is 2018 here. This is 2018 gameplay here. Yo, Yajiro, what's good, man? Damn, look beautiful. Look at that. Then we're gonna get some aspects where he's on a look at this. It look yo, real talk, it looks the same to me, dogs. Yo, it looks the same. It's just the lighting is a little different. Cause I said like time of day. So here he's gonna get on a horse. Let's go on a horse aspect here. Yo, bro, look, yo, I'm done. Look at this. I'm done. Yo, this game looks amazing. Where are they getting downgraded? Dudes was talking about this looks white out. It looks whited out and it doesn't look as clean. I'm like, what are you talking about? Now he's about to get on the horse. We're all on the horse. We're all on the horse here. What's the horse called? Nobu? Shadowfax? What's the horse called? Yo, the game look mad good, T man. I don't see no downgrade, bro. Now he's on the horse. Look like it look like I said, the field of view look a little more back. Look, going through the stuff. Right? We're gonna see some horse action here. Right? We're going through the pathway here. Look at the beautiful flowers that's going on here. Look at the beautiful flowers that's going on. So we're gonna pause it right here. Right? We're gonna pause it right here. We're gonna go to 2018. Right? Like I said, the difference that you see pretty much, yo, MV Dub, what's good, bro? The difference that you see is the lighting because the time of day is different. Look, there's a storm coming here. There's a storm coming here. There's more clouds and all that stuff here. Where here, it's cloudy, but it's just a different time of day, right? So now we're gonna see this. Yo, Karan, what's good, bro? Now we're gonna look at this here. All right, we get some kick up with some mud. We get some kick up on some mud. We definitely didn't see that on the first gameplay. Just in a different grass pasture. Got some animals going through here. Some birds. Follow the birds, guys. Remember to follow the birds. Right, here we go. Yo, Yajiro, definitely appreciate the donation. He said actually the color pop more in the older trailer. Oh yeah. To me, I don't really see the color popping more. Like I say, it just looks more different in the time of day. The biggest difference that I see is this mud kicking up. Where here in this gameplay, let me get a little bit more wet area here. Well, I saw. Oh no, I'm wrong. There was mud kicking up there. Look, we about to slow it down. We about to slow it down here. It's lighter as far as the mud kick up. Maybe let's look at this whole pathway here. It just looks like mud is just kicking up wherever, like randomly mud is kicking up. But let's see. We're gonna see. All right, here we go. Yeah, see, random mud is just kicking up even in the flower area. So maybe that was toned down a little bit. It's just like random mud kicking up. Look, mud is kicking up wherever. Wherever the horse is running, mud is kicking up. Even mud is kicking up here. You see the mud kicking up? All right, now we on a little bridge. Mud is definitely gonna kick up here because this is a wetter area. Pause. But that's not a pause. You should want it wet. Dude's like, what the hell are you talking about, Jay Bar? What are you? All right, so let's go to a fight scene here. Like, yeah, the field of view is much closer in the 2018 stuff. But look at this. Look at the dude right here. Dude, the flat in the shit. Mad water right here. He's gonna go for his duel. Both of these are in 1440p, by the way. So here's a duel that they're talking about. Boom. Dead. Mud kicking up on his pants. That was still there in the new gameplay as well. See, the enemy's even kicking up mud. He's kicking up mud here too. Like mud is just mud seemed like it's the thing that they wanted to show off here. Damn, that was sick. All right, so we got a little gameplay here. Let's go to 2020 stuff to show off some combat. Let's go here. All right, now let's see if we see any mud kick up here, right? I know we going like real detail, but let's see. No really mud kicking up here. Makes sense, but you can see the footprints in there. The 2018 trailer seems like it was just like excessive mud kick-ups, right? You seen the footprint in there. Let's see here as he's stepping in. Oh, mud kick up there. Little mud clicking up right there. Mud kicking up. It just seems more realistic in the 2020 trailer rather than the 2018 trailer where my man was just tiptoeing and there's mud kicking up everywhere. You know what I mean? It makes more sense from what I'm seeing here. But let's get into the duels here. Yo, I love the walk animation, yo. The man looks like a badass. Boom, headshot, bitch. Reflect that. Like you see, the field of view is just much closer in 2018 where they scaled it back in 2020. The field of view look much closer here. Let's see if I'm correct. See, looks way closer. Reflect, boom. You see the mud kick ups though? Yo, this looks fun as fuck, bro. Yo, I can't wait to play this game, man. Die, bitch. Yeah, see, that's what I think those little orbs are for your like your finishing move animation. But look how far away it is right here. See, still much further. The reflect is still there. Yo, the death animation sick. My man, yo, you saw that? How my man ducked down? Yo, he ducked down right here to get out the way of the bow and arrow. See that? Boom. Reflect that. Oh, that little blue flash. Boom. Yo! Water stand. So this is new. But yeah, you don't see that much mud kick-ups. That's oh, look at the blood splatter. Yo, I heard somebody say there was no blood splatter in this game. Look at the blood splatter. Yo, dudes be lying, bruh. Yo, Omar, what's good, man? Yo, Craig, what is up, man? Yo, True Witty, what's good, God? Yo, your Jero say, yo, forgive. You're right. It was just a resolution. Yeah, I'm telling you, it don't look real different. It's just a time of day as far as the lighting. Like PlayStation games, you know they have different time of day with their lightings. Like we know that much. Where the time of day is much different. It highlights a big difference within the games that we play for the PlayStation exclusives. Yo, Jamar, what's good, bro? What is good, man? We definitely know this when it comes to all of the PlayStation games. You know what I mean? We shouldn't be having these Xbox dudes talking about graphical downgrades on PlayStation games. Well, look at the shit that they're playing. Okay, I don't understand how you coming over here to where the grass is greener and you're talking about, hey man, your hamburgers isn't a medium rare. Like sit your ass down, man. Yo, Mook Allen, what up, man? Sit your ass down somewhere, man. But yo, I'm highly pleased with how Ghost of Tsushima looks. I'm not seeing no downgrades. I'm sorry, I don't see none of that stuff. And I do agree with Say. I'm not even going to really like highlight it even more because it's just a dumb point right now. Every single game they do this stuff where they talk about downgrades. Every game from infamous Second Son, these guys been doing this shit. They've been doing this shit. They say, "Can you help with the breakdown?" Yeah, you can help with the breakdown. Let me get on Discord. They've been doing this shit since infamous Second Son. Yo, since Zaire, Groot, and Bang Bang, they've been doing this shit. You know what I mean? And I'm just like, yo, bro. When is enough is enough? You know what I mean? When is enough gonna be enough? When it's just like, yo, let's stop it now. You know what I mean? Yo, Guapzilla, what's good, man? Just stop it now, bro. Yo, Dre, what's good, Dre? No blood splatter. Yo, they will say no blood splatter. I know I heard that before. I heard that. I forgot who I heard that from, but I heard somebody say that it was no blood splatter in the game. And yeah, my man literally is throwing blood off his blade. You know what I mean? Shit crazy out here, man. How dudes will, the extent that these guys go to bash a PlayStation game is asinine. It's crazy how these dudes will go to the level extent. You know what I mean? We went from the game got downgraded from a story trailer because they said the leaves wasn't there, right? Where yo, the first trailer had more leaves. Yeah, the first trailer had more mud. Is that a downgrade? Let's be honest for a second, guys. The mud kick up, right? There's less mud kick up in the latest gameplay trailer, right? But is that a downgrade from the 2018 trailer? Because in my personal opinion, the mud kick up from the 2018 trailer was excessive. There was mud kickers when it shouldn't even be there, right? So let me ask you guys, let me know what you guys think. Is the mud kick up a downgrade in the 2020 trailer? Because that's the only difference that I can really point out and be like, yo, that looks different right there. You know what I mean? Yo, Mr. Modern says Sucker Punch is about to join Naughty Dog, Santa Monica, Guerrilla Games, and Insomniac as top tier. Oh, obviously. Yo, Sucker Punch was always one of my top tier like developers for PlayStation because they make really fun games, man. Yo, Vic, what's good, man? Trill Wave in the building, yo. Mudgate. Yo, we gonna start Mudgate, yo, for real. Like the Infamous games, Ratchet and Clank games, it's always been a lot of fun for me, like personally. Like they make a lot of fun games, you know what I mean? Not Ratchet and Clank, that's Insomniac. Sucker Punch did what's my man? Sly Cooper. It's always been fun games, you know what I mean? So I always like you know, Sucker Punch, especially for Infamous. Yo, Sick with the $2 say, yo, why would there be mud if there isn't wet dirt? Yo, that's what I'm saying, Sick. Like, it makes perfect sense from what I'm seeing with what they did in the 2020 gameplay trailer. You know what I mean? Where it's not excessive. So I wouldn't consider that a downgrade. But you know how these dumbasses on they would be like, yo, there's less mud, man. That's a downgrade here, man. Yo, left audio is not working. Really? Let me see. Let me see if I can fix that, guys. 1 second. I have them both balanced. I have them both balanced as far as left and right. One second. So how do I sound? Let me see. Let me hear how I sound. And right. I sound the same. It's a right ear. Let me see my filters real quick. Yeah, I have everything that I would have the same. I don't know. That person headphones or speakers have a shorts. Oh, yeah. I don't know. That's the second person that said that. That's the second person that said that. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna have the Discord open, but let me just get through some of these stuff first, guys. I don't want it to be super long stream. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Ghost of Tsushima. The gameplay looks amazing. It's hitting every note, in my opinion, as far as what I want in a video game when it comes to these open world games. And I think this game is going to score really well, man. I do feel like there's going to be some developers, or not some developers, some reviewers are going to be like, you know, oh, the open world, I don't know where to go, I get lost all the time, blah blah. You know, they're going to say things like that where it's going to hinder the review a little bit, but overall I think it's going to be received really well. You know what I mean? Because Sucker Punch did something smart, right? And I'm gonna tell you what they did was really smart. One thing that will catch a lot of eyes for your video game that's coming out is when you compare it to another well-received video game. You know what I mean? When you compare it to another well-received video game, what Sucker Punch did, they compared this game to The Witcher. They compared this game to Breath of the Wild. They said Zelda, Breath of the Wild, and Shadow of Colossus. All those games that they're comparing it to is all well-received. You know what I mean? So automatically, people that didn't have any interest here or there in this game, they already looking at it like, yo, what? This game is like The Witcher? This game is like Breath of the Wild? Yo, I love those games. I might have to give this a try. You know what I mean? And yo, already when people are playing those games, they're gonna have that in their mindset, like, oh, this is like Breath of the Wild. Yeah, it's dynamic like Breath of the Open World, like Breath of the Wild. And that's why I feel like it's gonna get more and more well received when people are already thinking Breath of the Wild when they offer your game. And Breath of the Wild was, you know, well received. I personally felt like, as far as a Zelda game with Breath of the Wild, that is not my typical Zelda game that I would like to play. But I'm not gonna knock the game that it was a bad game. Probably balanced off on his end. But yeah, I'm looking at my advanced audio settings here, and I have everything balanced as far as left and right. Everything is in the middle here. I'm not sure. Maybe because I did a update to OBS. It's acting a little bit weird because my alerts is not popping up through OBS. So maybe that's what it is. I know every time I do an update with OBS, something weird happens with it. You know what I mean? Something weird happens with it. So maybe that's what it is, guys. But I apologize for that. Yo, Flaffy says, imagine katana and a bow break after one use. Yeah, exactly, Flaffy. Yeah, I was not liking that at all, man, with Breath of the Wild, for real. That junk was hot garbage. And I just feel like when it comes to a Zelda game, like the typical Zelda games, I like the pacing is much more faster than Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, the pacing was bad. I felt like Breath of the Wild combat was bad as well. As far as, not bad, but it wasn't that good. You know what I mean? It didn't feel fun to me, like other Zelda games. But yo, if you guys having audio issues, let me know. And I'm gonna try my best to fix it. But I think more so is an OBS issue because I just updated it before the stream started. But let me move forward. Let me move on here. All right, so PlayStation, guys, we got some recent numbers for PlayStation, and I see a lot of people attacking this stuff as far as is this not good? This is not great, man. What's going on here, man? What's going on here, man? PlayStation, man. Why you have this amount of PS Plus members? Why you have this amount of PS Now members, man? What's going on? What's going on? Game Pass, baby. Game Pass, baby. PS Plus has 41.5 million subscribers. PS Now has over 2.2 million subscribers currently. So the recent update, PlayStation came through at their corporate strategy meeting that takes place pretty much every year, where PlayStation Plus has, let me go to the actual article so you guys can see it as well. PlayStation Plus has 41.5 million subscribers, according to Sony's president and CEO Kenshiro Yoshida. PlayStation Now, on the other hand, has surpassed the threshold of 2.2 million subscribers as of the end of April 2020. In my personal opinion, PlayStation Plus, the last time they updated, I think it was like at 1 million. Yeah, see me right here. PlayStation Plus, the last time it was like at 1 million, the last time they updated this thing, right? And now it went up a million. It went up 1.2 million from last year, which we obviously know the reason why it went up. You put in your first party games in there, you know, for the whatever time being. And obviously the most important one was the price cut. The price cut to $10. And $45 for the year. I think it's $45 for the year or $60. Yeah, $60 for the year was very, very, very smart for PlayStation to do that stuff. And that's stuff that, you know, people that was really, really using the service was you know, alluding to or trying to tell PlayStation like, yo, you should really cut this to this part. And so far, people's going to compare this to Game Pass, where at the end of the day, Game Pass, Game Pass is a much cheaper service where people are playing games for Game Pass for free, where they're getting codes from whatever, or they're paying it for that dollar. They're paying that dollar that they got for the promotion for the first time subscribers, and everybody read up for like 3 years or whatnot, or the promotion where they come into there for $1. And just in itself, Game Pass is mad cheap. What is it like? I know on PC it's like $5 plus it's way cheaper to use Game Pass than PS Now. That's a huge advantage that Game Pass has. The catalog is not as big as PS Now, but PS Now always had that $20. Just recently went to $10. So obviously the numbers are going to reflect there. Obviously it's going to see some improvement, but a million spike, that's a huge improvement in my personal opinion. Where if you compare it to Game Pass, it's just way cheaper. It's way cheaper. Yo, there's people that's playing Game Pass right now that's not even paying for Game Pass. I've seen many Xbox podcasts giving out codes for Game Pass left and right. I don't know how these dudes are getting these codes, but they're getting codes like, yo, this dude is giving out codes left and right. On Twitter, they're giving out codes left and right. I'm pretty sure when E3 time hits, they're about to give out another dollar promotion for Game Pass. It is a huge difference here. 2.2 million is not a bad thing in my personal opinion. Obviously, I would love to see PS Now even more than that, but I understand it. PS Now, when it came out, didn't have the best foot forward. The first impression was very bad, even though the first impression was from people that didn't really try the service out, which was crazy. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I feel like this is a good number from what PS Now is. I feel like it's going to grow even more as they add the first party titles in there. But PS Now cloud streaming, game service, and remote play functionality enable users to enjoy seamless gameplay experience anytime, anywhere. Okay. Oh yeah, they talking about remote play. The times from remote play is increased as well. I think once they added the iOS there, it definitely went up in usage as well. Yo, Velvet Lulu, what's good, man? Yo, you can get PS Now for a week. You can get PS Now free for a week. Yeah, that's a trial. You did it for a trial. Matter of fact, with PS Now, the first time you did it, they did a trial for a week, right? But you couldn't use another weekly trial to use PS Now until they reset everybody to get another free trial. When they did the price cut, that's when they reset everybody to do another free trial for PS Now. So that's why you was able to do it twice. Not because like on Game Pass you get a code and you can just do it. It's a big difference. The big difference. Yo, Frank B, what's up, man? Can you use PS Now if you stream movies? Okay. Can I use? Yeah. PS Now, all you need is like 5 megabits down. My personal suggestion is at least if you have 20 megabits down per second now, you should be all right with PS Now. Yo, Sick with a donation, definitely appreciate it, bro. Yo, PS Now 2.2 million is a W because PS fans purchase games. Very good point. So now you have people buying the service and buying the games, whereas Xbox fans are not doing. Yeah, I agree 100% with that, because that makes perfect sense too, because a lot of people are not buying the games for Xbox. They're waiting for the Game Pass, for it to drop the Game Pass, or they wait for it, Game Pass release or stuff like that. So they're not going out and freely buying the game. You know what I mean? Whereas for PlayStation, as he said, people are buying Spider-Man, but they're also probably subscribing to PS Now to play Spider-Man. You know what I mean? Big difference. Yo, Legacy was good. So is you having an audio issue as well? Like I said, I don't know, guys. I honestly don't know, because I'm gonna show you guys. Let me see if I can show you this real quick. Is it gonna come out? No, it's not gonna come out. I don't know, because I'm really looking at my audio thing here. Let me unplug my mic, then plug it back in. now. Yo, NYC stand up. Yo, Trey BK, what's good, Gotti? Yeah, I see you, Playboy. What's good, man? Yo, how is it sounding now, guys? How is it sounding now as far as volume? I just unplugged my mic and then plug it back in. And let me reset this thing here. So I do want the audio to sound properly. I do have my monitoring off. Let me see if this is the case. Turn that up. Turn that up. Okay, mic is up here. That is up here. I have it on Omni. I have it on 2-track as well. Let me try mono. How do I sound now, guys? How do I sound now? You guys hear me loud and clear now? For the people that only hear me through one mic, can you guys hear me or one ear? Can you guys hear me loud and clear now? Let me know in the chat, guys. Let me know in the chat. Oh, you said the audio was perfect the whole time? Nah, these ain't bots. Yo, Guap, what's good, man? I just want to make sure sound like the little spaces shuttle, like you in the space shuttle. Yeah, I mean, cause this room is a little bit emptier. So I don't have everything set up yet as far as in the room. Much better now. There we go. Good. Thank you. Okay, Mr. Decepticon, what's up, man? Yo, Mushroom Gaming Senpai, what's good, man? Sorry about that, guys. Like I said, I you know, when I did the move, there's a lot of things that probably got rearranged as far as my mic setting, but I was just flipping some switches, and I guess it works now. So I'm not an audiophile dude like that, you know what I mean? Great on my side as always. All right, cool. Thanks. All right. But yeah, so like I said, I do feel like this is a good number for PlayStation, for PS Now, because like I think Sick makes a great point there. How people are buying the games on PlayStation, but they also, you know, using the subscription as well if they need to or if they want to. Where on the other side, people are just using the subscription to play the game. Because I haven't bought an Xbox game since Game Pass, yo. Yo, Enko, what's good, man? Since Game Pass. The only Xbox game I've bought really was Cuphead and Halo Master Chief Collection, but that was on Steam. But Cuphead is the last game that I bought on Xbox. It was Game Pass around then? I think Game Pass is around then, but that was the last game I bought on Xbox. Your Legacy, oh, Mono fixed it. There we go. Cool. All right then. But yeah, I think these numbers are pretty good, guys, as far as, you know, PlayStation, and it looks like it's keep on increasing. PS Plus seems like it's at that stagnant area as far as the 40-something million. I think the last time they updated it was like at 40-something million, or it might have been 30-something million. So that's probably increasing as well. So, and also my man Yoshida, Kenshiro Yoshida, he was stating this. So this is one of the main things that I want to talk about here. Slate of PlayStation. The slate of PlayStation. Okay, so this been kicking around on Twitter, where I forgot the dude's name. He brought up the slate of PlayStation, where PlayStation is going to have a slew of games being announced. And you know, I forgot the dude that pretty much put this out on Twitter, but Kenshiro Yoshida, he said that there's going to be PS5, there's going to be a good amount of PS5 like games being announced soon. So, you know, that's also kicking up the whole PlayStation 5 reveal and stuff like that. But when it comes to the slate of PlayStation, the whole PS5 event, I'm just going to give you guys a few predictions or things that I will want to see at this PlayStation 5 event. So the rumor is that it's going to be done at June 4th. June 4th seems like that's the most like, you know, that's the most like agreed upon date from what I'm seeing for all the leaks and all that stuff. Yo, now my my notifications is working. Yo, Legacy, definitely appreciate the subscription, bro. Now my notification keeps working now. It seems like OBS is kicking in now or something, right? But yeah, the slate of PlayStation guys, where a slew of PlayStation 5 games is going to be announced. The PlayStation 5, I don't know if the PlayStation 5 is going to be revealed there, but I'm going to assume it should be revealed there. I think they should reveal the PlayStation 5 there at this event and show some games. But before we get into some PlayStation games, PlayStation 5 games, there's something that I feel like a lot of people is leaving out when it comes to this PlayStation 5 event. Yo, Jamar, what up, bro? Yeah, when you set your mic to mono on stereo OBS. Gotcha. Yo, Mushroom Gaming Senpai, appreciate it, man. I have that noted now in my head. Man. So when it comes to the whole, slate of PlayStation, I feel like a lot of people is ignoring this aspect, and that's the backwards compatibility. I'm not per se like a huge backwards compatible type of dude where, I want backwards compatibility, prevalent or backwards compatibility all day like these Xbox guys are, where you're not having new games to play, but they want the backwards compatibility. I think the features should be there, but I feel like this should be a huge topic that PlayStation addresses in this PlayStation 5 event. Show us games running on the PlayStation 5 backwards compatibility. Also show us the enhancements when you show like a first party game or something like that. I think that's going to be a huge sell if they do that at their slate of play or the PlayStation 5 event. I feel like that will be a huge thing to do at this event, and you can start off the event with that. You know what I mean? Start off the event showing a PlayStation 4 game. It could be The Last of Us. It could be Uncharted 4, Horizon Zero Dawn, God of War, Spider-Man. You have so much games to choose from. Ghost of Tsushima, recent games that people have played throughout the year, and like, yo, this is running on PS5 and it's looking even better now. Show that shit off first, then you get to the PlayStation 5 games, where what I would like to see for PlayStation 5 games, and I'm not saying these have to be launched. We'll get into that probably like in a speak from the heart, get from other people's opinions and stuff like that as far as what they want to see launch and all that stuff. But these games that I'm about to list don't have to be launched, right? One, like I said, I'm placed on Personas. Yo, B Money, what's good, bro? Definitely good to see you. Shout out to my man B Money. I know he's gonna be doing Brap later on today as well. Yo, Bridget, now is both left and right. Thanks. Yeah, good. So we good to go. We Gucci now. I guess I fixed it with the mono thing. Yo, so shout out to you guys, man, for letting me know. I was really confused there. But I said this on Persona stream yesterday. If you guys haven't check out my man Persona stream, you always can see my man Persona stream in the description below. Well, his channel in the description below, Gaming with Persona. I'll put it on here. I'll put it in the chat as well. Yo, Ray Duan, what's good, man? Definitely appreciate you coming through. Where he was talking about this as well, but I definitely want to see a Resistance, man. I want to see a new Resistance. Yo, you guys don't know how much I really miss that franchise, Resistance. I love Resistance game. Resistance 1, Resistance 2, loved it. Resistance 3, I love the single player in that game. The multiplayer I didn't really play like that. You know what I mean? But Resistance 1, the funny thing about Resistance 1, I didn't even play Resistance 1 multiplayer. I didn't even know it had multiplayer in there. You know what I mean? But Resistance 2 multiplayer, I was all over that shit. Yo, I dived so much hours in Resistance 2 multiplayer, man. It was crazy. Yo, Grand Blue Fantasy Relink and Lost Soul aside, Grand Babylon Falls should get a PS5 upgrade. Yeah, absolutely, Mr. Decepticon. Because at the point, I feel like when Grand Blue Fantasy Relink comes out for North America, it's gonna be like a PS5 game. And I feel the same way with Lost Soul aside. Even though they have it targeted for this year, I do feel like they're gonna be like, yo, it's gonna be a PS5 game now. Babylon Falls, we're still waiting for that release date. They said summer 2020, but we never know with Square and with Platinum how they're gonna do that. You know what I mean? So we'll definitely see. But yeah, I need a resistance. Yo, Jeff Grubb, thank you. Yo, shout out to my man J0, man. Jeff Grubb, that's the dude name. Yo, you guys are lit today, man. Shout out to y'all. I don't know who this dude is. Let me type him in. Jeff Grubb, so I can have Slate of PlayStation. He had it listed as Slate of PlayStation. Here it is. Here's a tweet. Yo, shout to my man J0, man. Lit. We out here. Yo, guys, I gotta get used to everything, because how I have my gaming, desk set up, everything was like on the right side, but here now I have everything on the left side. So I'm like, I be confused myself. I'm getting back into the groove, man. I'm getting back into the groove. Yo, Chuck, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Up Chuck Gaming TOA, boys. Shout out to my man Chuck, man. So Jeff Grubb made this tweet. This was like a couple of weeks ago, right? Oh, this was this week or last week, right? Made it through the week 1 of Jeff Grubb summer game mess. Here's an update calendar. So this is where everybody's getting this whole Slate of PlayStation thing with Jeff Grubb. So here he has the PlayStation event here, June 4th. Mel Gibson, I don't know if he's trolling here. Mafia Trilogy trailer. They did drop the game coming up. Paper Mario Origami King, that was something that came through. Tony Hawk's. I'm not gonna go all the way back through that. But wait. Because he made, see, Slate of PlayStation. This is where he was calling it Slate of PlayStation here. Now he's calling it PlayStation event in the more recent tweet. But that's June 4th here. What we in? We in May 20th? Okay, cool. May 14th. Where we had the Ghost of Tsushima, he did not lock that down there. But here we have the PlayStation stuff we're gonna focus on. So we're gonna focus on June 4th, 2020 for this PlayStation event. So like I said, one game I want to see is Resistance, right? Doesn't PlayStation drop their news on Tuesday? That is true. Usually, normally Tuesday they drop the event, but when was the State of Play, right? State of Play was a Thursday, right? State of Play was a Thursday on the 14th. So yeah, the news might come on like the Tuesday or whatever, but the actual event might be on the actual Thursday. So we'll definitely see. 2 more weeks, yo. It's soon, man. Damn, yo, Chris Righteous, yo, it is legit soon. Yo, 2 more weeks for real. Sheesh. Yo, Social Joins, what's good, man? Rumor the Mel Gibson is to do with Metal Gear. Really? What? Mel Gibson as old Solid Snake? We'll definitely see, man. We'll definitely see. But yeah, Resistance I want to see, right? That's one game that I want to see for sure. Another game I want to see is Horizon Zero Dawn 2. I feel like that game needs to be in the book, especially if you putting that shit on PC. You're putting this game on PC pretty much in the next month, right? In June, right? If you don't have, yo, Rafe the Empire, what's good, man? If you don't have Horizon Zero Dawn 2 being displayed at this event, on this PlayStation event, I'm gonna be upset. And I'm not lowering no expectation. Yo, if I see anybody talking about lower your expectation, Bari, lower your expectation, I'm kicking you in your shin. I don't want to see none of that bullshit. I'm not lowering shit. I want to see Horizon Zero Dawn 2. Yo, King Thrasher, nah, they wouldn't. What? They wouldn't show Horizon Zero Dawn 2? Why? I think that would be a huge sell for PS5, like a marquee PlayStation exclusive game showing on the PS5. Yeah, we already spoke about showing the PlayStation 4 games being backwards compatibility, and then you show some enhancements with the other games, right? Then you go to the big kabooms. Horizon Zero Dawn. Yo, boom. Show Horizon Zero Dawn PS5. Boom. Right? I'm not saying that these are launch games. I'm not showing these are launch games. Right? I'm not saying these are going to be launch games. I'm just saying these are the stuff that I would like to see at that event. Horizon Zero Dawn, I want to see a Resistance as well, new Resistance game. Even though I know it's going to be hard for that game because Spider-Man is the game that they're going to be pushing, and if after that they're probably going to push like a Ratchet and Clank, but it still would be cool to see. Even if it's a remastered, bro, I'll be happy, man. I'll be happy as fuck. It was like, yo, Resistance Trilogy remastered PS5, bro. I'll lose my shit for real, man. So next game I would like to see on the PS5, state of with everything, that new Uncharted game, man. I know they said Uncharted is done, but it did create a new studio to continue with the Uncharted games. So I would love to see what's going on there with that San Diego. Now, is it San Diego or New Santa Monica studio? I'm not too sure, but I know that Naughty Dog, a few people branched off from there, like Quentin Cobb and all the people. They branched over there to see a new, I guess the further Uncharted game. So I would like to see that. If it's Lost Legacy again, that would be cool. You know what I mean? I'm not going not that. Yo, True with it with the $2. He said, yo, Insomniac, Naughty Dog, Sony Santa Monica are top tier ghosts. Oh, absolutely, man. And I'm putting Sucker Punch up there as well. Killzone 2 remake, that game campaign is fire. Yo, Killzone 2 was fire, man. Damn you, Rico. If there's one character that pissed me off so much in a video game, is Rico, bro. Rico was that dude that pissed me off. Yo, Siphon Filter is a game that I was never really a fan of per se, but I would do it for the culture with you guys. If you guys want to see a new Siphon Filter, I would do it for the culture. I would give that game a new try, with PS5, but I don't know. Another game that's definitely going to be there, in my personal opinion, is Gran Turismo 7. I feel like that game is going to be there. That's probably going to be the first game they show. When they go to like PS5 games, that's going to be like the first game they're going to show. You know what I mean? In my personal opinion, before Horizon Zero Dawn. Show me Gran Turismo 7. Am I like a Gran Turismo nut? Not like I used to be. I kind of, dwindled down from simulating games, but that's still going to be hype. Yo, my man Chris Righteous said, how would you feel about Square Enix versus Capcom fighting game or Final Fantasy versus game? Bro, Chris Righteous, you know me, I know you. You know me and I know you. You know me more than I know you, but I know you more than you know me, Chris Righteous. We play a Final Fantasy fighting game. It's not a one-on-one fighting game, but we have Dissidia. I love Dissidia, right? I play so much of Dissidia. The trophies doesn't reflect how much I play of Dissidia. If you look at my trophy for Dissidia, it's like, damn, do you play this game? But bro, I've played that game for hours upon hours upon hours online. You know what I mean? How they did Dissidia when it comes to trophies is that you gotta play the actual story content. So all the stuff that I've earned in Dissidia NT, I haven't played the story content stuff yet. That's the only reason why some of those trophies ain't pop yet, because I haven't played the stuff. You have to build up to the story. You have to play in the playback, in the single player stuff. There's no real single player, but there's a playback area in there. But yo, I love Final Fantasy, man. But I know you was talking more 2D traditional. I would definitely love that. Absolutely, I would love that. Square Enix versus Capcom, I'll take that too. Yo, Meg Siphon Filter. Or Naughty Dog do a Cyberpunk game, a third person. That Savage Starlight game. You know what I mean? I'm hearing things about that. That would be cool to see if they actually would create a game from the little comic books that you collect with Ellie, and they will create a game with that. That would be real dope to see that. So I agree with you 100%, Mushroom Gaming Senpai. But yeah, like I said, Gran Turismo, Horizon Zero Dawn, New Resistance, I would love to see. Like I said, these are just predictions. I'm not stating this is going to be true or not. But yo, Final Fantasy game, like a 2D fighting game, oh man, I'll be so over that, bro. I'll be all on that. I might, if that game exists, yo, the online arcade might come back. You know what I mean? Yo, real talk, bro. Yo, Chuck, where you at? Yo, I'm about to hit Chuck up. I'm about to hit Persona. Yo, Persona Chuck. You know, yo, G Hall, Order 1886 sequel. Yo, let's go. I would love to see that. Yeah, you know what? You know what's the funny thing, G? I think it's coming. I think that is coming because honestly, I don't know how that game did sales wise, but I feel like within the community of gamers, that game did well, right? The review wise, it didn't do good, but as far as like the gamers, the users, it did pretty good, man. And yo, you cannot leave us on a cliffhanger like that and not do a sequel. PlayStation, you know better than that. You know better than that. You can't leave us on a sequel. You can't just leave us on a cliffhanger like that, bro. That would be utter disrespect, them leaving us on a cliffhanger like that. You know what I mean? Introducing vampires, werewolves, and then you just leave us on a cliffhanger? Come on, man. Yo, Sir Galahad, that was one of my favorite characters too. Yo, I love that dude. Yo, Sir Galahad was such a G. Yo, I want to play that game over again. I played that game probably like 4 times this whole generation. I want to play that game again. That's how good I like that game, man. That game was beyond its time. And you know what? I know people going to disagree with me this, and I know it's not the cool thing to say because it came from Hip Hop Gamer and all that stuff, but yo, shout out to Hip Hop Gamer. I'm going to agree with Hip Hop Gamer. That game was very, very, it was biased. Biased media hindered that game. Where I understood where he came from when he said the racism aspect, because we're not looking at it as racism per se, right? We're looking at as far as what that game is, people went into the game with a bias as far as, oh, it's cutscene oriented, oh, the gameplay is short, you know what I mean, this and that. That's how people went into it. But if you really look at it story wise, it's a great story. Yeah, the boss battles, I felt like that was a real hinder within the game. But as far as what the game was perceived to be, that is where people had their bias with it, because people were so into this open world, I need to have 20 hours of gameplay type shit. But now when you see a game that is like, 6-7 hours, people was like, oh, that's not going to be a good game. You know what I mean? But that's why I feel like he was coming from when he said that comment. But you know what I mean? People don't get shit unless you paint the picture for real. You got to be like Bob Ross out here or Sesame Street. Like, this is A, this is B, this is B, C. You know what I mean? You can't do comparisons like that in the gaming community because some of these motherfuckers are slow. But the order, I would love to see that for real. I'd love to see that. Yo, that's me. C, what's good, man? Definitely appreciate you coming. I did hear the Discord go off. Was that, yo, my man Sick is in your sit. What's good, man? If you can hear, is my Discord on? I don't know. No, it's not on. Hold on. Let me fix that. Yo, shit that's been working weird, man. I don't get it. Yeah, see my audio. 1 second, guys. It's not. Let's see if that is fixing it now. Can we get an audio check? Yo, nope. Yo. Nope. Yo, Sick, can you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Oh yeah, cool. All right, so that fixed. I had to unplug and plug in. I don't know, man.
Nah, I was just listening, bro. I was just chilling because I'm grinding out this freaking Mafia thing.
Oh, absolutely, man. Yo, I'm sorry, bro. That jump look rough.
Well, it is, and I'm not sure if it's just my PlayStation. Maybe my PlayStation about to take a shit or something like that because I seen Persona's gameplay. His didn't have nearly as much stuttering as mine.
Oh, Persona, he got the hacks, bro.
I don't know, man. He looks like he got the actual answer to the $1 million question. But nah, I don't think it's just my PlayStation. I think it's a poor port. Like it runs terribly. Like honestly, I don't even remember the game running this bad on PS3. To be honest with you, that's how bad it runs.
Yo, do you got the trilogy for it, or you just got the individual game?
No, I got the trilogy. And the funny thing is, I already own Mafia 3.
Yo, but are they remastering Mafia 3 or they sprucing that up?
No.
Is that
Nah, they're
that's
just
the base
giving you
game?
all the content.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, but I mean, it's honestly, thus far, the story in freaking Mafia 2, as I already know, it's amazing. It's completely, it's probably one of the best Mafia stories that they have, and I'm not mad at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
If
two
they
I
can
didn't
get,
play.
yeah, if they can get the performance worked out, then everything will be all cool. But right now, that shit looking a little spooky, bro.
Yeah, yo, Levon, what's good, man? Yo, who's in here? I heard the Discord. Blip, 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 blip. Yo, my man Chris Righteous. Yo, Omar in here. What's good, man?
What's up? Yo, what up? What up?
It's been a
What's up? What's up?
long time. Yo, my bad for that, man. Yo, listen, I'm not an audiophile guy, man. I didn't know I had my shit not clicked on mono. I didn't know. You know,
It's weird. I was listening through my TV and it sounded fine.
Oh, see,
Nah, it was working. It was only working on my left side with my headphones for me.
oh, so it must be like a headphone thing, but like
Yeah,
like I said, like I just put the shit together. I was like, I didn't put the mic together, boom, 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 and then I maybe flipped it or something. I don't know.
Yo, the Last of Us gameplay is going to be lit. That's all I'm going to say.
Yo, matter of fact, let me get into this real quick. Let me get y'all thoughts on this, man. So you guys saw the beginning of the stream, right?
Yeah.
Where I was doing the comparisons between the 2018 trailer and the 2020. In your honest opinion, are you guys noticing any downgrade with that? What's your opinion for what was showing?
Which game?
That's what I was trying to kind of tell you that because you played two different scenes, whereas there was two different things going on elemental wise. There wasn't any rain, or it didn't look like it had rained in the actual demo that they showed us recently. However, the one in 2018, you can see there's crazy fucking puddles on the ground. So logically and physics based, I would imagine that you would kick up more mud if there's actual muddy areas than where there's something that looks kind of like clay on the ground.
Yeah.
So they removed the puddle gate.
No, they didn't remove the puddle.
Mudgate.
I'm joking.
I mean, but it makes sense though, because remember when they showed. All right, you got it.
I thought Leafgate exists, but Mudgate?
Hey, Mudgate's new stuff, but go ahead, Sig, and finish out your thoughts, man.
My bad.
Nah, I'm finished.
Yes, Sig say, yo, you cut me off for the last time, motherfucker. But nah, man, I definitely agree with what you're saying. Like, this definitely was two different, like, as far as how the ground textures was. Like, one was a little bit more drier. But even with that being said, that when it did go on the puddle, there was like a kick up there, right? But it looked more realistic than the 2018 trailer. Where 2018 trailer, my man was in the grass and it was just kick up. Like it was just like excessive. Yeah. You know what I mean?
But the thing is like when you look at the 2018 one, right? It was excessive mud, and then when you look at the new one, it was just a little bit of mud. And let's say they toned down the excessiveness of the mud. The quality is still there. The quality didn't get downgraded. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And that's what people confuse, like downgrade. It's just like the whole Spider-Man thing. It's like the whole things with the puddles, right? It had a whole bunch of puddles in one scene, and they decided to change it and take out some of those puddles, but the quality of those puddles was still the same. Yep. So it wasn't downgraded. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, matter of fact, didn't they say that it was like with the puddles, it was less, but it was like more like an upgrade because of the reflecting. I forgot the term that they used with the reflections. But
and
it was
happens
more
every
realistic.
time.
It looked more realistic with the reflections.
But it happens every time, right? A PlayStation game looks too good to be true. People can't figure out how the hell are Sony developers making these games look like freaking almost next gen, right? And people don't want to believe that, right? So anything that looks different from what initially is shown, whether the lighting was changed or anything like that, they automatically call it a downgrade, and then every single time they get proven wrong. Like every single time, God of War 2018 looked better than when they first showed it, and people said that was a downgrade. Same thing with Spider-Man. Same thing
They
with
didn't
Days
say it was
Gone.
only a downgrade. They said it was running on the PlayStation 5. Remember what they were saying?
Oh, with Ghost,
that
right?
was the first narrative that this game, and especially with The Last of Us 2, they say, remember that Crystal Dynamic piece of shit that went out and said that this was running on a PlayStation 5 or a PC because there is no way it can be that fluid. Look how he got destroyed.
Yeah, you know what's funny too? A lot of people, they think that PlayStation do the same thing that Xbox does, where they have these things playing on PC. But every PlayStation like gameplay or trailer, it says captured on PS4 Pro.
Yes, they don't play that shit on PC. They play that right. Matter of fact, you didn't even talk about Barry. I don't know if you heard, but they're coming out and saying that PlayStation is gonna limit the third party games at their event that's not running on a PlayStation 5, meaning that damn near all those games we're gonna see at this event, right?
Oh,
even from the third parties, are gonna be running on PlayStation 5, and it's not gonna be like disclaimer, we're running you know what I mean, this is optimized for the PS5. Those games are gonna be running on the PS5.
Yeah, I expect that because they said that they want to push the PlayStation 5. They want people to get on there quickly, so that's what you got to do. You got to show shit that's running on the console, and that looks great. You know what I mean? Like I don't get that whole like Microsoft stuff. They could have had that whole inside Xbox, right? Yeah, they lied about the gameplay stuff, but the fact of the matter is that those games or those trailers wasn't even like, or the little gameplay aspects that it showed was not running on an Xbox Series X. It's not a good look, in my opinion, man. It's not.
You know what it feels like? It feels like they learned from Microsoft's mistakes.
Absolutely.
They don't want to repeat of that, because it's funny that they come out and say that and make those statements after Microsoft came out and made themselves look like an ass.
Absolutely. Agreed. It makes, but say it makes perfect sense, bro. It makes perfect sense. Like, yo, you want to sell your console, show the shit shown on there. But like, in my personal opinion, PlayStation always had that good track record when it comes to gameplay, that is being captured from the actual console. You know what I mean? So
what do y'all expect from it then? Do y'all truly expect? What do y'all expect? Do y'all expect us to have to wait? Because I keep hearing this narrative now being pushed. Oh, we're not going to see anything for the first 2 years, and I'm like,
nah, I don't agree with that.
Nah, I don't think so, bro. It wouldn't even make any sense.
Why would they have the event that wouldn't show any launch titles? That don't mean. I think you're going to see some launch titles there. I do think you're going to see games that is going to come out like probably like a year or two later. But I also expect them to show some backwards compatibility stuff too, man. I think that's going to be a huge sell. Show that.
Yeah. Oh, hold on, Six. So are you talking about like people are saying that there's going to be like exclusive games for the PS5 for the first 2 years, or are they saying that we're not going to see games look that good for the first 2 years?
Oh, you talking about the cross gen?
Correct. They're saying that we're not going to see any games that really take advantage of the new tech for the first 2 years. To me, it just feels like they're trying to equate the narrative that Microsoft has put out there that you won't see anything from them for the first 2 years.
Yeah, that's BS because we already know two games that's PS5 like exclusive, right? That's Godfall and the Quantum what's the game called? Quantum Era game.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's not true because even like on the as far as like games looking that good, right? The PS4 we had Killzone, Shadowfall, and Infamous right? Which looked freaking phenomenal when they first came out.
Remember, Chris, those were downgraded too.
Hey, question. Do you think, and this is just me thinking, do you think that the trailer, the gameplay we saw for Ghost of Tsushima was running on an older, not engine, but more like game, in the sense of it? I think the full game going to be looking way better, not way better, but more like way less glitchy and buggy. Because, like for example, when the samurai got cut from behind on the back, you don't see an actual cut. So, do you think the full game is going to have a full cut in the back, or do you think?
You're saying they're running a
Yeah, that's what I think.
Nah, I think what you saw in that trailer is what you're gonna be playing. I don't feel like you're gonna get every single animation as far as every cut gonna be super on point with every character in a big open world like this. There's gonna be some type of cuts that you're doing. No game is that detailed, bro. But yo, Bigger Valley, what's good? Yo, Neverland, what's good, man? But from what I'm seeing here, it looks amazing. You know, I'm running the gameplay here again, and they're showing it here. So let me show you this real quick. This is something that I missed in the original trailer.
That, like, because there's going to be progression in the game, right? So you think the further you progress, or maybe like a skill tree, or like those little charms that you get, will probably have, because the other games do that. Like, you have more dismemberment or more like percentage of like chopping somebody's heads off.
I don't know. I guess we're gonna have to wait to see. But I just feel like from what I saw with the dismemberment, it looked good. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't think in a big open world game, like even Witcher. You know what I mean? Where I play from Witcher, I know that's an old ass game, but even with that, like every dismemberment wasn't like super polished and clean and all that. You know what I mean? Because it's a big open world. But this is something I just noticed here, where he's playing as a ghost right here, but you still have the options to stand off. I didn't even catch that the first time. But
they said that in an interview. They said despite the fact that you can play as a ghost, you can still stand up whenever you want. They said they were not going to limit you to play as a ghost or samurai. Like you're forced to play one on another. However, your actions are going to impact how your allies sees of you. So
like the old code of the samurai. And
if you remember that very first gameplay trailer we seen, they came out and said that all of that was just a side quest. This was not an main story campaign. So imagine if this was just a side quest, and you can end up fighting your own ally. Imagine how the main campaign is going to be. Insane.
Bruh,
so how does that work? How does that work exactly? If you can play as both from the start.
No, I don't think you're gonna do that from the start, because from the story trailer, we obviously know that something went bad and he died, right? Or quote unquote assume that he died. So he's reliving. He, I guess, got rebirth, quote unquote rebirth or whatnot, and he's taking on the new style of things as far as like ninjutsu and all that stuff. That is not honorable within the samurai code, because you're fighting cowardly, where you're sneaking around and stealth killing people. Where a samurai, you're doing the duels and you're doing that whatnot. But he's implementing that in the gameplay after that event, I guess, because he wants to be free from the Mongols and all that stuff. So I don't think you're gonna be starting that as soon as possible. I think after the whole rebirth thing, that's when he's gonna start implementing the ghost aspect, I feel.
So ninja and samurai hate each other. So that's why the way he's acting is way more of a ninja than a samurai.
Yeah, because you remember the trailer, the story trailer, where the guy that raised him, he's pretty much was like, "Yo, this is dishonorable, fighting this way," and Jin was like, "This is what's needed to save Tsushima or whatnot." You know what I mean? So that's the conflict that's going to go on there.
Yeah. And I think it's like you're going to be able to play as both samurai or ninja, like however you want to do it, like in the game. But it's like I guess like the skill trees or the progressions that they have will benefit one play style over the other, depending on how you choose to go. So you're gonna have like access to both, right? Like not right away, but
so yeah, it seems that the way you can play as a ghost is going to be story progression. At least that's how they implied it to be.
Kind of similar to like how Infamous was, where you didn't start out with like neon, right? But once you got the neon, you can switch to the smoke and neon. You know what I mean? And yo, True Witty, what's good, man? Definitely appreciate the donation. Said Xbox guys aren't used to realism, so it's a downgrade. yeah. I get, you know what I mean?
You know what?
Yeah, they quit to
the game.
They have a freaking microscope every time a PlayStation comes out.
Bruh.
They have a microscope and they analyze every little thing. But like them same dudes, like they didn't say nothing about Crackdown. Then that was like the biggest downgrade of the generation.
That is the biggest. Yeah, exactly. The biggest downgrade is Gen.
But here's
what I believe.
Why are you guys going to these guys for validation?
Oh no, it's not validation. I just find it funny that every single time a PlayStation game comes, they put this out, they spew this out, and they've been wrong every time. I find it funny. Yo, Glory Sport was good, but honestly, I don't look at it as validation. I look at it as kind of sad now, because it's like you would have learned your lesson at this point. You know what I mean? But it is what it is.
So the day that I believe any PlayStation 4 game is downgraded is the day that Crackdown 3 was upgraded.
Yeah, like this is the biggest thing. Like, what is really comparable on the Xbox side? Like, first party wise.
The only one that looks like really good is probably Gears 5, but I haven't seen that running like so. But that would be like the only one that says that. I was like, okay, yeah, this one looks pretty good. But
yo, Exhausted Gamer, what's good, man? That's my dude right there, man. But your Gears look good, but the facial animations, it still looks. I don't want to, people gonna chalk this up as hating, but it looks chalky. Like, it looks like plasticky. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't. I don't feel like they do like the proper motion capture or the proper animation sometimes with their facial animations. With Gears, it looks good. I'm not saying they don't look good, but
yeah, Rise looked pretty good too. But that was from Crytek. They pushed graphics.
Oh yeah, Rise look amazing.
Yo, you Xbox dudes trash.
Yo, Persona, what's good, man? Yo, what's good, man? How you feeling about this downgrade, Persona, man? I know you spoke about it yesterday.
What downgrade, bro? Yo, I'm with sick on this, man. Fuck these niggas, man. I'm not looking at these niggas with shit, bro. Listen, man. It's straight up like this. We've been getting non-stop quality games since the PS4 launched. These dudes been putting up all types of bullshit about Horizon, God of War with the jump button, Spider-Man with puddles, people, puddles. Listen.
Can't forget Puddlegate.
No one's gonna stop my excitement or my enjoyment of two of the greatest games that's gonna release at the end of this generation, which is Last of Us 2, Ghost of Tsushima. The collector's editions for both is on pre-order. That PS4 for Last of Us is on pre-order. You niggas ain't stopping up for me. I don't care what you people think or say. Listen, man. To anybody here, bro, enjoy your games. Fuck these people, bro. They don't play games. They all about propaganda. It's propaganda with these niggas, man. They don't care about enjoying games. They care about fucking up your enjoyment and making you as miserable as them, because they ain't getting no game because fucking vault safe built ass Phil Spencer going on stage telling these niggas, wait till this. We're going listen, man. Play your games, enjoy your games, Ain't no downgrade on Last of Us. Ain't no downgrade on Ghost of Tsushima. They both is top quality, made by top devs on the top system in the best generation on Earth. Get out of here with that, man. I'm done.
There you go. That sums up.
I'm with sick, man.
Yeah,
I'm not looking
Minecraft.
for validation from these niggas, man. Fuck, I look like looking for validation from a rat when I'm a king, bruh. We kings out here. We PlayStation kings, bruh. These motherfuckers only come out at night when everybody sleeps so they can get the crumbs after we done eating. What I look like? Nah, man. I'm good.
I think deep down they are fucking hurting that they don't get what we get. Like, what seals the deal for me is when Kids Move legit died during a cutscene. It's not a cutscene, it's literally 1 second after a cutscene. He had no idea that the cutscene was done. Yes, he was playing on what's called on grounded, so you can see an actual HUD. But still, he was able to crouch a little bit, and he still didn't register to him. Like, look, it's gameplay. He legit thought it was in the cutscene. They are not used to such graphics, to such fidelity.
Well, see, the thing is, this. Why is anybody jealous of anything when anybody could go out and buy the same thing that I'm enjoying?
That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Like, yo,
You can
I got a
get a
PS4,
PS4.
Xbox, and I got a personal heater, Xbox, and a Switch, so that I don't miss out on any enjoyment and any heat. So it's like, what the fuck? Like, why is
Impatient
anybody
Fire, what up,
jealous
man?
here?
My biggest thing with what I find funny when these guys talk about PlayStation games is that they always talk about these games don't have gameplay, right? But PlayStation exclusive games be like the longest games out there. These games be like 40, 30, 20 hours. How there's no game? They always say, oh, it's cutscene, walk. There's mad gameplay in these games. Kid Smooth is going through it right now. He called The Last of Us a walking simulator, and this man is out here struggling in all the gameplay aspects. You know what I mean? Like,
they also call Hellblade a walking simulator, but they can't wait for that.
Oh, they can't wait for part 2.
Yeah, I never understood that. Like, they'll call the Sony game.
When that trailer came out, the motherfuckers was in the streets. Ooh, wow. I ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I never understood that. Like, people say, "Oh, these Sony games are movie games, and they all play the same." But that's not true. Like, God of War doesn't play anything like Uncharted. Uncharted doesn't play anything like Horizon. Horizon doesn't play anything like Spider-Man. They all have their own unique gameplay. You know what I mean?
Yo, do you guys
storytelling?
Do you guys watch Kind of Funny Games?
No,
not really.
Not always. Every now and then.
So I'm gonna put you on the games.
I do.
This little topic here. So I was watching Kind of Funny Games, and they brought back the PlayStation. I love you XOXO, right? And one of the questions that they was asking is, does PlayStation first party studios take risks, right? Or PlayStation exclusive, do they take risk? And I was sitting there listening to this podcast. What the fuck? Who the hell is going to ask this question? So I'm listening to them, and they bringing up like, yeah, they do a lot of third person games and all that stuff. But I'm over here listening, like, as Chris said a perfect example. Like, they're third person games, but they don't play the same. Spider-Man don't play like God of War. The Last of Us.
But it's not even that though, Barry. You know why that question like pisses me off? Let's look at Guerrilla Games. These dudes is known for first person shooters.
Exactly.
These people took the ultimate risk of making an RPG. They even hired somebody to teach them how to make RPG combat and do all that other shit. Mm-hmm. And this ended up being one of the greatest games to release this generation. Who is asking these questions? Why are you asking these questions?
Persona, it's a dumbass question because even God of War, Sony Santa Monica, they made God of Wars, right? But God of War 2018 is a huge departure from what God of War originally is. That's a risk in itself, how you're changing the gameplay. Yeah. The story in itself has changed.
I'll go even a step further, Barry. Spider-Man was a huge risk. all these milk watered down ass fucking movie adaptation of Spider-Mans we was getting, and then Insomniac
There were a
is gonna
couple good
recreate.
ones, Persona. There were a
How
couple
could it-
good ones.
No, there were, but what I'm saying is we were getting Spider-Man games like fucking like lollipops. Like it was too much of that shit. And they coming out with another Spider-Man game, and they came out with one and actually reinvented They made Spider-Man feel fresh. Spider-Man like Spider-Man. When you think of Spider-Man, I think of Insomniac now. Like that's how good that game.
Yo, real quick, Caleb Kaiser, definitely appreciate it, man. He said the biggest downgrade this gen is Crackdown 3, and that's for a fact. I agree 100%.
I'll say this: it's a tie between Crackdown 3 and Sea of Thieves. The Kraken still ain't got nobody.
The biggest downgrade is Xbox itself.
So how you guys feel about that? Does women answer it? Do you think PlayStation Studios don't take risks?
Of course they do. Look at Tearaway. Look at what's called. Look at VR. They are the ones that are focusing on VR, while none other are doing so. Like the reason why I fuck with PlayStation because not only they take risks, they allow freedom. They allow their devs to have freedom to delve into other franchises, to delve into other games. They don't lock you onto one franchise per studio, and that's why I love PlayStation ecosystem.
Yeah, no, they definitely take risks because, like what Jabari was saying, and I know what kind of I watched that kind of funny episode when they were talking about that, but Horizon Zero Dawn was a big risk for Guerrilla Games, right? Because there was something that they never made before. They just made first-person shooter. That was a huge risk. God of War was a big risk because they changed up the game so much. It was like people are calling it a soft reboot of the franchise. Like you mentioned before, Spider-Man was a risk. Days Gone was a big risk from a company who only used to make handheld games for the longest. And they were making another open world zombie games when people were getting tired of zombie games. Of course they take risks. Anybody who's saying that, they're not thinking right.
Take risk. Listen, first and foremost, what? I don't remember who said it, but what type of question is that? Take risk. Let's see, what's the biggest risk? What's the biggest risk? Making a fucking pirate game with no content.
Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Or actually putting forth effort in making games with content. Which one is the bigger risk?
The latter.
Creating a pathway so that you can't really be criticized when you put out bullshit games. Is that taking a risk? No. As a matter of fact, you've taken the risk out of everything that you do because people just chalk it up to, but it's in Game Pass. Risk? What are we talking about risk in comparison to? Are we talking about risk in comparison to the Switch that's still making the same fucking games that they've been making for the last 30 years? Risk. What do you mean by risk? You mean creating a game of survival based around a character that is LGBTQ? Is that risk?
Yo, talk about it.
Is that risk? I mean, if we're gonna talk about risk, let's keep it 1,000. You took a company that made nothing but superhero games, and now they're making a samurai game.
Mm-hmm.
Risk? What are we talking about? Risk here. You took a company that made nothing but first-person shooters, and now they're making an open-world RPG game.
Making a franchise out of it.
A female character as the lead. Risk?
Redhead female.
Risk? Risk. Is that really a topic of conversation? We're talking about risk?
Yo.
Concrete Genie, a game that we have never seen before that was more of a damn art book than the game itself. Risk? And it actually touched on the topic of people being bullied.
Yep.
Risk.
Great story.
What are we talking about here? do they take risks? They've taken the biggest risk this fucking generation.
Yep.
They gave us VR in a time where nobody was interested in VR. They took a risk with the PlayStation. They gave us a share button when nobody was really sharing shit.
Your cloud streaming, sick.
I mean, come on. What are we talking about?
Yeah, I don't know if it's new age gaming. I don't know what's going on, man. But
yeah,
when I saw the
These
topic,
gamers, they would rather wait for games to go to Game Pass than play them. It's unbelievable.
Yo, but that's 100% like that's like the perfect like synopsis of everything, man. Like
that's honestly the reason why I don't repeat the shit that these people say, because now you're throwing out a rhetoric that makes absolutely no sense. But now you have people focusing on that rhetoric for absolutely no reason. Just like the people talking about downgrades. Okay, let's say Ghost of Tsushima was downgraded. Show me something on the 6 teraflop beast that can match this game that's on this 4.2 teraflop console. Wow. And this is not me saying or conceding that anything was downgraded, because I don't believe that there was a downgrade. But go ahead and just entertain me for a moment. What game on the Xbox, including Red Dead, looked better than Ghost of Tsushima?
Sick. I will say this, bro. Those guys are blind fuck. That's what I call those guys. They are blind as hell. Like, I just don't understand. Like, these guys, why you cannot be honest? Say, look, I just don't like Sony, so I need to come out and say some stupid shit just so I can get some attention.
Say that shit one more time, El Matador. Say that shit one more time.
You don't like Sony, so you need to come with some stupid shit so you can get some attention. And that's the problem. These guys are fucking full of shit. They're saying this game is downgrade. Are you fucking kidding me? This game, I ain't gonna lie to you. I think this game might picking top for Until Dawn. And I think Until Dawn was the most beautiful open world game that I've seen in my life. I think this game's gonna take the title. I cannot believe it. I'm saying. This game, like, I was just mind blown. Like, I could not believe it. The attention to detail, the fucking leaves moving around and shit, the mountains, the landscape. I could not believe it. This game, like, I could not believe it, man. And y'all what about because Sony has less C-Flops, and y'all what about that? You're out of your fucking mind, man. I don't worry about that shit. They can run hot 60 flops. They can make anything better than a 12 T-flop. Believe that.
Yo, Matter, tell him stop playing with you, bro.
Damn. Whoa.
Nah, yeah, that's definitely speak from the heart right there, man. I agree with him though. I agree with 100%. Like, it's like you don't have nothing comparable, so you getting salty. But the thing is, I hate the fact that these guys, they always lead off with, "But I'm a gamer. If you were a gamer, you shouldn't be getting salty. Just go and buy the PlayStation and play the damn games. You can be a part of it. You can be a part of it too. You know what I mean? Like, it's ridiculous, man.
But some of them have a PlayStation. I mean, there's not many Xbox gamers who don't have a PlayStation. They bought a PlayStation as well.
But they're not playing shit. Why would you buy a
PlayStation just to say you have a PlayStation, though?
Yeah.
That's the reason why I got rid of my Xbox. I'm like, I'm not just gonna have this bitch just to be like, I could say, oh yeah, man, I got an Xbox too, bro.
Yeah. You can take a picture and put it on Twitter.
Nah, I'm good, fam. I'm good.
Look at my setup, guys. That's what they do, man.
Yo, just like my PC niggas, man. I done pissed off the whole goddamn PC community,
that last stream you did.
Yo, I done pissed off the entire PC community. And the thing is these niggas don't even know. It's funny because they be trying to school me. I'm gonna school you. He gonna school me on
2020 and moving forward. We ain't gamers, bro.
But here's the thing, though.
When they ask what you is, gamer, say you a king.
Yo, sorry, you can hear sick.
I'm a king.
I don't think
gamer?
he can.
Nah, I'm a king.
Yo, Persona, you can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Yo, can you hear sick?
Yeah.
Yeah, we hear everybody.
No. You know, Persona is in his zone right
Eating
now,
his
bro.
bag. Yo,
I cut you off. My fault.
He in his bag, man. Look,
my fault. I cut you. My fault. I didn't mean to cut you off. I had the speaker thing went.
Nah, it's all good. It's all good, bro. I'm used to getting cut off now, so I'm. It's all good.
Oh Lord.
But I will say one thing real quick. Right? And like you're saying that these guys want to say, "Oh, I'm on Xbox. I'm on Xbox. I have a PlayStation 2." But in reality, these guys don't like the console. These want to say, "I have it." So they'll say, "Oh, I'm a real gamer. I'm a neutral." Fuck out of here, man. You just had a PS4. I see some of these guys on Twitter just posting, "Oh, look what PlayStation Store they're doing, giving a higher rate for a game that hasn't even come out." I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you are that bored? Do you want that attention? Go play some fucking games. How about that? That you pulling some stupid shit that don't really give a two fuck.
But the weirdest part about it, though, is El Matador. We give these people life, and this is what I had to learn. I had to learn that this is why you got to stop repeating what these motherfuckers say. The whole point in them doing what they're doing is to push a narrative out there. That's their goal. They know it's not fucking true. They don't even fucking believe it, but they want to get the people talking about it.
But the problem is, idiots believe it.
Yep.
So let them believe it.
Pretty much.
They believe it. Oh, yeah, they do believe it. And it's just like, look, I understand, like, Xbox haven't given you this year, especially this year for them, it's very dry as fuck. And then I give you that content that, you know, the other side's not giving you. You know what I mean? It's like we eating steaks and lobsters and all this good stuff, right? Ribeyes, and you eating like a white turkey sandwich and shit, right? On the other side. So I understand that, right? But you can have both consoles, but that's just don't like the thing is that this guy trying to fight something to say negative, and they still want to say I'm neutral, but you know what I mean? I'm like, fuck out of here, man. You're a fucking bot.
The thing is, I would say that I agree with what you said, Sick, but it's also like a double-edged sword, right? When you ignore it, the other people that's listening to it, you know, they're going to be spreading it, and they're spreading what that person is spreading, rather than nipping it in the bud and correcting it, where you have people actually start spreading the truth behind it, rather than what that dumbass bot is spreading. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I will say this, right? I will say this. Look, I don't give a fuck about this dumbass saying about a dumb girl who goes to gym. I don't give a shit about them, okay? I'm going to be putting these on July 17. I'm going to play that shit. I'm going to be playing the game on my life, all right? I don't give a damn about it. You know what? You saying it's not great? Don't fucking buy the game. How about that? Don't buy it. Don't buy it. And stop talking shit. But I don't give a fuck about those dumbasses that say, I know I'm going to be buying that bitch. And I'm going to do a getaway, by the way, also for that game.
Yeah, we ain't going to hear from El Matador for like good 2 weeks, man. You gonna pull a Barry.
No, I'm going to take that weekend off. I'm taking that weekend off from work, that weekend, and I'm going to go ham it out, Joe, man. I'm just going to just ride my horse and follow the wind and, yeah, just enjoy that greatness.
As you should, man. Yo, but I want to get back to Sick real quick, man, because like I said, he did a stream yesterday. And PC guys, you gonna get this work. Yo, GT Game DZ, definitely appreciate the subscription, man. Yo, True Virgil, what's up, man? Your True Virgil is telling you to calm down.
I find these PC goofballs. I find them fucking funny, dog. Like, honestly, truthfully, let's be real, right? Let me actually pause the game right now. Let's be real, right? PC is not superior to consoles. Not even right now in its current state. Even with the Jaguar CPU and all of that shit. It's not superior. How the fuck you superior when the only way you can move forward is if consoles move forward, nigga? Like, that's not superiority. That's inferiority. Nigga, hold my back pocket, nigga. Don't move your hand. Stick your fucking hand in my back pocket, you bitch.
Yo, they typing right now. They're like, we're security.
I mean, it is what it is. The funny part about it is you can't prove it wrong.
No, you
can talk all the shit that you fucking want, but the thing is, you're not gonna talk to somebody who done spent $3,000 to $4,000 on a fucking PC, bruh. You're not gonna talk to me and tell me that my experience is somehow gonna be, different because of your experience. Niggas is around here claiming that they playing 4K 60 on everything. That's a fucking lie. Even with a 2080 Ti, that's a fucking lie. Nigga, you better drop them motherfucking settings, nigga. And if you drop in the settings, nigga, you compromise right now.
Oh, that's C word.
Is that not compromise? Is the only way for you to run at super ultra high fucking settings in 60 frames per second? Because that's the whole thing. And as a matter of fact, they don't move past 60 since they feel the consoles will be able to do 60. Now everybody talking about 144 frames per second. I don't even have a display that's going to display 144 frames per second. Nigga, if I get 60, I'm good there. But the simple fact is, a lot of people is going to lead y'all to believe that these games that's out here right now, that's on these current gen consoles, if you get a PC with a fucking 2080 Ti and a goddamn one of the latest processors from AMD or Intel, that you automatically going to be doing 4K 60, you console peasants. That's a fucking bold-faced lie.
Yo, it's a fact. When I first got this laptop, this game, I got a gaming laptop. I don't have like a rig or nothing like that, but I got this like 3.5 years ago, and the way how PC guys was talking, I was like, I got this PC. I'm about to play everything in ultra. I got a quick reality check.
Yes, exactly.
Quick reality check, bro. It was like,
but that's the part that they don't want to talk about, J Barry. They gonna tell you all the good shit about a PC, nigga. Yeah, sure. If you get a fucking 2080 Ti's and SLI, nigga, you better hope and pray to fucking God.
Just like they had to find a $2,000 SSD that's like 4 SSD put together. It's 4 SSD put together to say that, oh, look at the raw megabyte speeds is faster than the PS5
yo, Chris,
SSD. So
thank you for bringing that up, because that's what I was going to ask y'all, because I saw people trying to quote Linus Tech Tips and how this dude is bringing up a SSD that's not even on the market for like consumers to buy like that, that costs like $1,000, $2,000, right? Talking about Mark Cerny is not telling the truth. Like what is Mark Cerny like? He's saying that by the time the PS5 come out, there will be comparable SSDs like the PS5, but right now there's no SSD that's out right now that consumers can buy that can be capable of the PS5.
Well, let me give you another reality check, and this is all based on what Mark Cerny himself said. With the way SSDs are built, they're not built the same way that the PlayStation 5 SSD is built. The PlayStation 5 SSD has 6 priority levels where, regular consumer-based SSDs that you'll pick up in the store, they only have 2 priority levels, which means even if you were to get a SSD that is, has the same speeds relative to the PS5, it still isn't going to work properly. You would have to get a SSD that's faster, and then you have to hope that the custom IO system that's built into the PlayStation is capable of basically working properly with that SSD in order to get the same job done. So again, that's why when I listen to all of these quote unquote computer guys talking, I'm like, y'all skipping all the way over the facts. Y'all doing what console niggas do. You're skipping over the facts, and then you're only presenting what you want to hear.
They are hurting. They know not everybody knows about PC. So they want to spread false information, and it's working for them.
That's the thing that I always find funny when it comes to like a lot of these PC guys right here in this community on Twitter, is most, if not all of them, they don't even know how the tech inside their PCs even work. They don't understand how all that works. They just understand, well, I need to get a GPU, I need to get a CPU and memory, blah blah blah. But they don't understand the ins and outs of how all that works together. You know what I mean? So, and they're trying to tell a system architect, Mark Cerny, and they're trying to tell Tim Sweeney and them that they're wrong, right? And then they go to these tech guys who wasn't there when they were building the system, who's not a developer, right? He will say something that goes alongside with what they feel, right, their views, and they're quick to side with it. They're like, well, look, Tim Sweeney is lying, right? Just like they found some old Chinese trans or some people in China, right? And they translate it and they say, well, no, Tim Sweeney is wrong and blah 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 blah. And they're like, see, exposed, he's lying. It's like, why is Mark Cerny and Tim Sweeney? Why y'all quick to say Mark Cerny and Tim Sweeney are lying, but y'all quick to believe these people who you don't even know? Like, how would they, you know what I mean? What if they're lying?
Quick to believe a nigga that's mopping floors at McDonald's. Listen, let me explain something to you. Just because you got a YouTube channel, he's saying what you want to hear. Let me explain something to y'all, man. Y'all beat around the bush. Let me explain something to y'all. I'm a real tech. I'm a real IT guy. Now, this whole developer stuff, I said this before. I'm not getting my information, like I'm getting it from professionals, people that went to college, that studied this shit. Could you imagine sitting in a college classroom, getting an education from a professor, and you stand up and say, "Oh, professor, you're wrong." Huh? You here so I could teach you, not the other way around. Sit your ass down.
Well, I can't agree with that 1000% because I have been in classes where the professor has not been completely right. And me, y'all already know the way I'm challenging you just because, nigga, because you're wrong or you've contradicted yourself.
One thing I will say, two things real quick. Where the hell is Jemiah? Where the hell he at? Look at that PC nerds. Where the hell he at?
I don't know, man. I gotta check on my guy.
Hey, yo, Jemiah been quiet since you did that stream. I know that.
I wanna give this smoke. So Jemiah, next time I see you, you're gonna get this what?
Yo, my man been quiet, man. I gotta put an APB out.
Yeah, man.
Jemiah, you doing research for SSD?
Yeah. Speak of that SSD, right? Why this bot over there on Twitter said, "Oh, the SSD on the Xbox is the same level as the PS5." I mean, look, okay, you got a G-Plus power, right? You got it, right? Y'all got it. But why you cannot accept that the SSD of the PS5 is going to be superior than the Xbox? Like, just let it go. You got a G-Plus bottle. You got it, right? Let the SSD come to the PlayStation. That's it. Like, these guys just don't want to let it go. Like, they just doing all this non-tough work for Microsoft, and it's just
the problem is that too many of these people in this community, if you want to call it that, they are listening to people that don't know game development and the inner workings of these PCs from a can of paint. Feel me? If the people that created this stuff, these are the people that created this stuff. Just like they said, Lisa's son is lying about RDNA too. Huh? They created this stuff. What are you talking about?
We got to listen to RDX, man. RDX knows.
They know. Yeah, for sure.
The CEO of the company don't know about the company.
Yo, you know, they still trying to disprove that too, right? My man Post up still on Twitter talking about, yo, they RDNA 1.5. He's still tweeting about that, bro. Shit crazy.
Yo, real quick. This is Speak for the Heart, right, Jabari?
Not speak from the heart, but you know, it is what it is. Y'all can speak from the heart.
Okay, you know what? One thing real quick. Fuck you, Elbash. Fuck you, Elbash, who try to say Tsushima was a downgrade. Fuck you.
Oh, D-Batch, you can say the name, bro. I don't mind you say the name.
Bro, what just happened?
Yo, my man El Matador's not playing with that, man. You're not gonna talk bad about the game.
Man, but bro, real quick, bro. It's just like I just don't understand that guy over there. I know he was just trolling or he being serious, trying that the game was downgrade. I'm like, dude, just shut up. The same thing you with the Last of Us. The same thing you with Spider-Man. The same. It's just like just take a break, man. Take a fucking break. Like chill. I just.
You know, one question I always ask. I always wonder, where do these guys find time to play video games? Because they be in all these podcasts. Bro. They be on Twitter all day and night, and I'm just like, yo, when do y'all ever
Wait. You didn't hear Persona?
No, what happened?
Oh, bro, my bad. Let me enlighten you real quick, right? So these people have families and they have jobs. And what do you expect them to do? You know, they don't have all the time in the world to play video games, bro. Like, What do you expect?
Podcast.
But Spick, so you telling me the little time they do have, they in podcasts and on social media all day? Yeah, bro.
Well, yeah, bro, because that's different. That's different. That's not playing games, nigga. Like, who the fuck around here playing bro? Who around here playing games are for kids, bro.
Oh, sorry, I'm playing game right now. Sorry.
We talk about the games. We don't play them.
I just hope they not deleting their PSNs.
Yeah.
that stream that Sick Humor did, that was just wow.
Yo.
Putting Omega Zama, am I saying his name right or whatever?
Omega Yazo.
Omega what? What'd you say?
Omega Yazo.
Omega Yazo?
Yeah.
Omega Zio.
Oh, it's Omega
Zio.
Oh, I fucked up. My bad.
I don't know.
Nah, to be honest with you, I'm gonna tell you that stream, honestly, Levon, it got to a point where at first it was funny, and then I was just like, okay, so, bro, you just around here just giving niggas a bad name, bro. Like that's really what it is. You're making people align with PlayStation look goofy for absolutely no fucking reason, bro. That's kind of how I looked at it, because he doesn't really care about PlayStation games. He doesn't even really care about PlayStation. I guess PlayStation is just a cool thing to root for since they're in the lead. And I think one of y'all mentioned it. I don't know if it was you, Jay Barry, or if it was Persona.
I think that was Persona.
But he's just riding the bandwagon. Whoever the bandwagon switches to next, then that's who he's gonna be riding the bandwagon for.
He a poser.
Omega?
Yeah.
You're talking about Omega?
He a poser.
I said that months ago. I don't know if you remember this, Persona, but remember when I tweeted, I was like, yo, when the whole thing was like Horizon going to PC or whatever.
Yeah.
Remember when I said, yo, he hasn't even played Horizon Zero Dawn.
But bro, that's what I'm saying. That's like you being mad at somebody else fucking a stranger. Like, you don't know the bitch. Like, it don't matter. You don't know her. You ain't got no relation to her. Like, guy is mad at Horizon, and he's never played the game. And then it's for him. That's not like the first time I've seen that. It was just like the people that were mad at the fact that the whole crossplay shit, where people with games that people don't even play. Like, you don't even play this. Why the fuck are you mad? You don't play this game. Oh, it's unfair that Fortnite doesn't have crossplay. You don't play the game.
It doesn't really apply to you.
You don't play the game. It's the crossplay shit all over again. And this is what people do. They get on social media and they complain about shit because it's the popular thing to do. I want to fit in. Oh, this is what everybody's doing. Let me do this. Oh, everyone's doing this. Let me do that. Oh, let me call this SJW trash. Oh, let me complain about. It's like, yo, you don't even know why you're complaining. Like, you don't even know, because you don't know what you're missing because you never played the game.
It's fake outrage and the fake moral high ground. That's all that.
Social media is all about clout, bruh. The clout chasing in social media is so dangerous. It's like a drug to these niggas, man. And I'm like, bro.
You know what's weird? That I had a situation like that where a person was trying to, I don't know if he was trying to convince me or convince himself that the story in Last of Us 2 is shit, is what he said. and I'm like, okay, I'm sorry you feel that way. Next, move on. But he just kept coming back to the Last of you're gonna see the Last of Us 2 story is shit. I'm like, bro, you want me to be mad with you, nigga? Like, what the fuck?
They want you to share that. The thing is, he's not even mad, bro. He just wants you to hate the game, so you probably won't buy it, and they will inflict PlayStation and chop them down the chopping block they on already.
Barry is deeper. It's deeper than. It's not even that deep. It's only maybe 1 to 2 layers. He's mad. He's looking for somebody else to be mad so that it validates him being mad. Because right now, if there's one person doing something looking stupid, he's looking around like, why nobody else is doing this? But if somebody else joins him, he doesn't feel as stupid. Because like, okay, someone's with me, so maybe I'm doing something right, huh? Mm-hmm. It's the same thing. It's the same thing with these people that love, like when you ask them about games, they speak They speak like they on a campaign trail for the presidency. Well, I think for the gamer, this is not good for the gamer because the gamer cannot do this. Well, did you play the game? Well, no, but I think those guys should be. What are you talking about then? Like, seriously, what are you talking about?
Politics.
You don't know nothing.
Everybody's politicians now, man, on Twitter.
We're in a community where people don't speak from experience. You don't know shit.
Yo, but I just couldn't believe it though. Like, the nigga wanted me to be mad with him. I'm like, nigga, I don't care what you have seen. Listen, hear me out. Because you, as an adult individual, made the choice. You were the sole person to make the choice that when you knew you were being spoiled, you continued to read the spoilers.
Dumbass.
You continued to watch the spoilers. Sorry, you spoiled it for yourself. Go fuck yourself. Like, I don't give a fuck about you. I'm not gonna reach your level of mad, my nigga. It's just not gonna fucking happen.
That's one thing I don't understand too. Like, I see a lot of people that they were anticipating this game, but why would you want to spoil yourself, bruh? Like,
because they weren't anticipating it, bro. They weren't gonna buy the game anyway, bro. They were going to watch somebody on YouTube play it. That's why the first chance they got to actually see what was going on with the game without actually spending money on it, they took the spoiler route.
So dumb, man. That I ain't even gonna lie with you, man. That kind of triggered me. I'm like, yo, you hype for a game and then you want to spoil yourself or whatnot. But yeah, you're right though. They probably wasn't even hype for the game.
Some people don't mind spoilers, but because they're going to play the game nonetheless. One of my friends is like that, and he platinumed every single Naughty Dog game. So I know for sure he's going to play the game. But some people also don't choose to be spoiled and get spoiled, and they give up on the information based on the spoilers. But I don't understand that because it's a freaking game. If you love The Last of Us 1, how are you going to let a few spoilers ruin your experience? Like, I don't understand this generation of gamers.
You still have to play the game. The experience still needs to be met. Yeah, you know the story. But yo, Nick Cobb is right here. He said you don't accidentally watch an hour and a half of video, clown asses. Shout out to Nick Cobb, man.
But see, that's the thing. I didn't even know it was an hour and a half because I've never seen a spoiler.
Yeah, I've
never seen it. So I don't really give a damn. And when I became privy to the fact that there were spoilers, I didn't seek them out.
Yeah.
I didn't go around like, yo, let me find these spoilers. So here's the biggest thing. First and foremost, somebody pointed out, and I think that was you, Ace, that these are games. You have to play games. Nigga, even if I tell you the ending, you got to figure out how we got to that ending because the story that you have made up in your mind more than likely isn't the fucking story that's in the fucking game.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's no way you're going to see the entire story in 1.5 fucking hours. That's absolute bullshit. What happened leading up to the big finale, right? Yeah. What happened leading up to that point? So when I see people who claim that this spoiler, oh man, this ruined it for me. Oh my God, I can't fucking play this game now. First of all, nigga, take your ego out of video games, my nigga. Because I see the same anti-SJW, I gotta prove to you that I'm a man. I see these same motherfuckers who was mad about Battlefield 5 now all of a sudden mad about Last of Us 2.
Nope. It's weird, man.
Have you seen...
Is that a coincidence?
So it seems hating on The Last of Us is their way of getting views, and yeah, I'm so hyped for the game. I can't believe that
some of the hate is uncalled for. Some of the hate, these dudes is planning a life for the characters. Like they planning the life of how she going to get married and have kids.
No, hell no. Hell no.
I'm seeing some
That-
weird stuff
listen.
with people, man.
That fat bearded bastard is absolutely full of shit, my nigga. Ain't no way you played the entire first Last of Us and you didn't know Ellie was gay, my nigga.
And just missed
It's
the DLC.
fucking possible,
Yo, the
my
funny thing
nigga.
about it, he said he missed the DLC. He didn't play the DLC. So I was like, yo, bro, you're not a fan then.
So let me get this right. You love the Last of Us so much. You are so in tune with the Last of Us, but you didn't care to know what happened during the DLC portion of the game.
Oh.
But you care because you really wanted Ellie to meet a man and have a family
Have a
and
baby.
little fucking post-apocalyptic babies, nigga. Like, fuck out of here, dog. Like, get your fucking fat, funky motherfucking ass the fuck out of here, dog. I'm so tired of these niggas who be lying. What you lying for, dog?
Yo, you know what's funny? I heard that he's not even a gaming channel. He a movie channel. Yeah, that's the funny shit. I didn't know who he was. They said that he's not even a gaming channel. This dude review movies. So I'm like, what the
he had to get in on the outrage.
Yeah,
that's what happened.
You know he's going for the profit, bro. I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah.
Your channel is centered around movies, but you out here talking about Last of Us and wanting the cat to get married. Shit, crazy.
Bro, this shit crazy, bro. I don't know I don't know what the hell is going on anymore. So you got niggas out here talking about these games or movies, and then you getting your ass kicked by a movie. Like I just don't understand what's going on.
Crazy out here, man.
This shit is wild.
Shout out to my guy, Smooth.
Yo, nigga, like I didn't even watch his stream, but niggas was posting video clips, and this nigga ripped up the fucking cage, bro. Like, oh, this is,
yo, sick.
This is like
this is what
shit,
happened.
bro.
This is what happened with Smooth. So yesterday he was streaming. He was in that area, you know, with a sniper is it back in the back house, and then the other guys is coming at you inside the house. He was on there for like 2 hours and a half struggling in that part because he was celebrating the fact that he got out of the little building where the clickers and everybody coming in. You got to throw your Molotov and open the door and close and all that stuff. He got out of that area. He was celebrating like yeah. I'm about to beat this game, about to get the money. Next stream, he's struggling that part. That one stream yesterday was only in that part. He didn't finish it. So today he came back and then he beat it first try in 8 minutes. So people was like, what? How the hell you struggling for 2 hours and just automatically with a snap of your finger you just beat it?
You don't remember what happened with Uncharted?
I remember Uncharted. I remember that.
Oh shit!
Here we go.
Here goes nothing.
Here we go.
So I want to ask you this: do you guys know that there is literally a naked woman portrait in The Last of Us? In one of the houses, like it's
don't really care
in the game, yeah. The first one, I'm now looking at it. I'm like, how did I miss it the first time? And I looked everywhere the first time.
The funny thing about it, a lot of details that you are missing a lot. There's so much in that game. So the second one, they say it's going to have the same thing too, but it's going to be bigger.
Yeah, it's going to be more. Shout out to my guy Smooth, man. That's my guy.
It's a legend, man.
Like, yeah, he definitely on some spooky shit. Like, you know what I mean? Because it's kind of funny on how he gets past some of these things, especially if it's his first time playing. That I didn't even get past my first time playing like that. So I can see why people think that he's looking stuff up to help him, right? "Quote unquote" cheating or whatever. But to me, like, yo, even if he is or he isn't, right? I don't understand the people who didn't put up the money for the challenge are more pissed off and taking it more seriously than the people who did put up the money. Like to me, it's not going to affect me. My money is not in that challenge. So even if he did cheat or if he didn't or whatever the case is, I'm not mad about it. More power to him. Yo,
I think that's where the gamer portion just comes in, right? Where you're looking at it from a gamer like, yo. Yeah, okay, I didn't put the money in, but you still have to uphold some type of honor.
And I get that, but first of all, it's Smooth. We already know how he is.
But that gives no excuses.
And second of all, we already know that this gaming community, right, quote unquote gaming community, especially this side, right, the crumb side, is full of fraud, freaking shit gamers anyway. So it doesn't even surprise me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we call them out or whatever, but to me, it's like there's some. What I'm saying is you can call them out and you can be like, yo, that's bullshit. That's some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like you don't get my respect as a gamer for doing something like that. I completely understand that. But what I'm talking about is the people who are more pissed off about it than the people who are actually about to lose money for it. That's the shit
I get that. Let me get this donation real quick from True Witty. Appreciate it, True Witty, man. He said, you hear what Ellie said in the story trailer of Last of Us 2. In the end, she said to Ellie, I should have killed you, and Ellie said, yeah, you should have. Oh yeah, she said the trailer. In the story trailer? I don't know if I remember that.
Yeah, in the end, she said it.
Yeah, that was in that trailer that they just recently released within like the last 2 weeks or something like that.
Yeah, the story trailer that looks.
But here's the thing, right? Like, regardless, fucked up is fucked up. Doesn't matter about who gets mad at it being fucked up. If you know, like I know, Smooth is gonna try and take this ability to claim that he's a good gamer and that he beat the game on grounded when he cheated. That's what everybody else is looking at. That's what everybody else is looking at.
Well, you know, you have to look at it like this as well. You have to look at it like, okay, so say you go to a sporting event, right? And you know, say LeBron is the away team, LeBron or whatever, you're the home team, and everyone's just standing to the side and let LeBron dunk. Like, the fuck? I ain't come here for this. The fuck is this? You know, like, do some D, pause.
Whoa!
Stop the man from coming to the hole, pause. Like, put up a challenge. I feel like, if he did do that, I mean, listen, the one thing, I never give another nigga money to like that, like, challenges like that, because it's too easy to finesse that shit. I'm not doing that. Why would I give money to watch a nigga that hate a game he hate play? I'm the fuck out of here. You hate the game? I don't fuck. I'll play the game. Period.
And they give him 30 hours too. Like to
I don't
me,
get why
like
people do this, though.
that was a
like,
mistake.
Why do people keep
that was a
money?
mistake giving him 30 hours. If they wanted him to do that challenge, they should have given him 20 hours.
And that's why, like, cause I was watching it, and like even me, like after a while, like, cause the temper tantrums and shit, it was kind of funny at first. Then I'm sitting there, I'm like, bro, don't you got kids and a wife?
He's a child.
You real childish for me. Like, it seemed childish after a while, and I was like, there's being a personality, and then there's being this. I'm good, so I couldn't really watch too much more of it because I really hate watching shitty gamers anyway. So
this is a test super chat alert for $19.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really care about what it is that Smooth is doing. I'm gonna be 1,000%. And I hope them niggas do get finessed, to be honest with you. That's your dumb ass fault.
That's how I'm looking at it. I don't give a fuck either way because it's not my money.
Yeah, I mean, that's your dumb ass fault. It is your dumb ass fault. You've seen this time and time again. There's a history. There's a pattern here. Now, what I'm really focused in on, like really, really, really focused in on, and y'all gonna think this is wild and probably crazy coming from me, but I'm looking at the PlayStation niggas who now deciding to play this game after an Xbox nigga who didn't give a fuck about this game got paid to play the game, but they didn't give a fuck to play the game beforehand.
That is true.
So
if that makes sense.
I definitely see a lot of more people playing The Last of Us. I know for sure I ain't playing on Grounded yet.
Me too, and which is why I'm doing that now, right now.
Nah, I beat that shit on God. It's not even hard. It's not even that hard. That's why I was like, yo, why? That's why when I said when they said what the challenge was, like you have to play it on Grounded for 30 hours. I was like, yo, that is a easy challenge, right? And we know he's Smooth, right? We know he's terrible at games, right? His skills, at least. And we know he's going to struggle with a lot of things, but that 30 hours is still more than enough time for him.
So you need to be sneaky. You need to be able to be
one
sneaky.
second, yo. Noel asks, do y'all think Xbox Series X will flop? Yo, shout out to Noel. Arsenic Shield, shout out to you to coming to the stream, and Baruto the Demon, shout out to you, man, coming to the stream, man.
No, one thing is right. When he did the Sekiro challenge, bro, you could see he did his research, bro, because he was like some of these little bosses. He knew what to do to try to like beat them and shit. Like he knew right away. There was a couple of mini bosses that he knew what the strategy to do and all that stuff.
The difference is with the Sekiro challenge, I think he was allowed to get help from the chat because I remember that.
Come on, but it's also even
joke.
Okay, and also one of the differences with the Sekiro challenge.
No, I don't want to call you.
What?
None. Someone was trying to call me. Sorry.
Hold on. And even if you look them shits up, right, you still got to execute it, and the execution is still gonna be hard as shit. You know what I mean? That's different from like looking stuff up in The Last of Us.
Yeah, The Last of Us.
But he didn't even get through even if he did like look shit up in the Sekiro challenge, he still lost that challenge. He didn't win. He still lost even while looking it up.
Yeah, but why are people so worried about him winning or losing this challenge? Look,
exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Who decided to give him the money, that's on them, right?
Exactly.
I'm always more focused in on my PlayStation or quote unquote PlayStation guys and the shit that they do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not worried about what Smooth does because Smooth, he's an Xbot. He never really has this much fun in games until he played PlayStation games.
Shit.
But loyal to Xbox. You know what I mean? So why are people looking to have a different outcome with this each and every time that it's done? Like we've seen this play before, right? And if it took for a person to be paid to play a game, come on, dog. Come on, fam.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, Crosshairs, what's good, man? He said this Smooth cheat. I haven't seen it personally. Like I said, when I came to the stream, I came to it late.
Either way, we can't prove it.
He did cheat.
It can look like he
You spent the whole night losing, and then all of a sudden you beat the same thing the first time you do it.
It sounds.
You looked it up.
It sounds.
You looked it up.
Come on, bro. He did look it up. Same with Sekiro. He did the same.
Yeah, the same. He did the same thing. With Uncharted, but he lost them challenge. I mean, he still might lose his challenge. He still might lose his challenge.
He has way too much time to lose his challenge. But if I'm gonna look at it, if he struggled with that sniper part, and he's struggling now with the part that he's at in Tommy's little area, he's gonna struggle at the end, yo. He's gonna struggle at that.
That hospital, that's kind of crazy.
Even the college.
Oh shit.
Oh man.
Once you get past
and even the winter period.
Yo, what's that area where they had it has the bloaters, it has the
that's in the that's in like the
underground.
The underground.
Bridge,
Yo, he might struggle at that part too, because he got no patience, bro.
Nope.
Yeah.
Well,
but it's still a lot. He still got enough time.
Honestly, for me personally,
more than half.
I would want to win that money because for him to get, that's a lot of money to just beat a 12-hour game per se. You know what I mean? Like that's a lot of $800. Like, bro, your PlayStation 5, your Series X, you set, bro.
That's what I told Smooth. I was like, yo, you've been making like for as much as like you hate like the PlayStation or the PlayStation
he made money off
right?
of the PlayStation.
Cause he said he makes the most money off of PlayStation games.
Yeah,
like he don't make that much money off the Xbox game when he plays Xbox. Nobody comes to his
their games are not challenging, bro. The games are not challenging.
They're not even on the most difficult fucking difficulty, which is even crazier. You know what? They should give his ass a challenge to play Gimme God of War, my nigga.
Yo, that's what I want. Yo, no lie, I would donate to that. I would donate
gonna do it.
Yo, that was
in 30 hours. He won't do that.
He ain't. See, he can't finesse that game. You literally got to know how to fucking play that game.
Yo, that's a fact, bro. Because in Gimme God of War, right? My first playthrough in God of War, I played on the second hardest difficulty, and I was like, you know what? Let me play Gimme God of War, and I was still struggling, bro. Yo,
my first playthrough was Gimme God of War.
Oh,
literally,
man, you probably
Gimme
was
God
raging, dog.
Oh, especially when I got to the point
this weekend.
You know when you get to the part where that big ass troll you like you climbing up his fucking beard and shit like that.
Oh, yep.
There's a section there where when you get to that fucking point, they throw crazy amounts of trolls and shit all at you at once, bruh. And it don't even make no fucking sense, bruh. I ain't gonna lie, I spent at least 3 or 4 hours there, bruh.
My hardest area in Gimme God of War is that no, it's the what's the death realm?
Ooh, where it goes black.
Yo, bro, and you know when he's going down and all they sending all them dudes on the ship and all that, I was like, bro, this shit is tough. Like, yo, give me God of War and what's the other? Give me a challenge. It's such a difference, bro. It is such a difference, dog. Like, yo,
I played it on Give Me a Challenge the first time, right? Because I ain't gonna lie, it's like, nah, I don't want to do Game God of War my first playthrough. But then my second playthrough, I did Game God of War, but I'm pissed that there was no trophy for that.
Yeah, I wish there was a trophy for it because it's definitely an accomplishment, yo. Beating that shit.
I played on Give Me God of War. There wasn't no trophy, and I knew there wasn't no trophy from the beginning.
That's the thing. Like, well, when I play a game like the first time, I don't want to play in the hardest difficulty because I know how I am. It's gonna ruin my experience like far as a story aspect because I'm focused so much more on the gameplay aspect, right? So, but Give Me God of War is definitely a challenge, bro. That is no joke. No joke.
Unless they nerfed it, bro. That shit was hell. And then when you get
didn't
to
fight
that
no
point,
Valkyrie either. Fuck that, nigga.
You know when you get towards the end and they have you going through them waves and waves of enemies in that fucking room?
That's another, bro. Yo, I would donate to that, yo, if he plays Give Me God of War.
Bruh,
yo, give him 60 hours. Give him 60 hours, bro. He's not doing it.
No. I don't get that nigga no 60 hours. And 60 hours, I had the platinum, bro.
But the thing is, you a different game, and it's Smooth.
Yeah.
Don't adjust, bro. He does not adjust. It's the strangest thing as a gamer. I watch when he plays. It's like, yo, why are you doing the same thing 20 times? You died 20 times to the same dude.
Remember when he said that? I think what was he was either playing Bloodborne or Sekiro. It was one of the Souls games where it won a challenge. He said that he shouldn't be the one to adjust to the game. It should be the game that adjusts to his. I'm like,
yo, he want checkpoints. Like, where's the checkpoint? Like, nah, bruh.
Yo,
the checkpoint here. Yo,
I would love to see that. I would watch that. I would sit and watch that. Give Me God of War.
Oh yeah, I watch every single one. Yo, Noel appreciate the donation, man. Say, yo, let's give Smooth for 30 pieces of silver if he beat The Last of Us Omega voice. Yo, Paul G. But yo, guys, we about to close it up here, man. It was definitely a pleasure, streaming. Yo, shout out to y'all too. Let me know the whole mic situation, man. I appreciate that, man. You guys ain't coming from my neck. You know what I mean? You just let me know your bar, fix your shit. You know what I mean? But yo, Chris, man, give us your outro, man.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you coming on. It's always fun talking with you guys. Whatever. I'm about to be on Planet Xbox at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. And I'm about to confront Smooth about the whole, just like I did last week. If y'all didn't watch it last week, I roasted Smooth in the beginning for talking shit, whatever. But yeah, so y'all can come through. Play your games. I've got a lot of games right now that I'm playing through or trying to get through, like with my backlog before Ghost of Tsushima comes out and The Last of Us come out. Because I just finished Control. Now I'm starting Tomb Raider. My girl, she got me a Persona 5R and freaking Xenoblade Chronicles, which comes out next week for my birthday. I bought Trails of Cold Steel. I have a lot of fucking games.
Yo, that's what I'm playing through right now, man. I'm running through the whole series. Yeah, I love it, yo. I love it because I picked it up first on the Vita, but I stopped playing it and I never really got back to it. But now PS4, I got all 3 of them, and I know Part 4 coming out later this year, so I'm just gearing up for Part 4. So I'm gonna run through all 3 of them. I play them. But it's good. It's slow in the beginning, but once it kicks up, there's a lot of politics and stuff going on in there, but it's really good. I like it a lot. My bad. I cut you off. Is he there?
What happened? Huh?
Is Chris there? He left?
Nah, I don't see his mic moving.
I see his mic. I can't hear him no more.
Thank you for having me, Jay Barry. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Yo, I mean, you ain't say shit, but it's cool.
I've been playing Ratchet and Clank on the PS4, and so far it's been pretty good. It's been pretty good so far.
Lit, man. Lit. I play that PS4 some more, man. You have a better experience. You know, as a gamer, man. I'm just saying. Just being honest with you. But yo,
I've been playing. Never mind.
Nah, you good. Yo, El Matador, man. You still there? Are you calm? Are you calm down? Are you calm?
Oh, no, I'm good, bro. That man, you say. I thought this is for the hard, so I have to let something out to call those fake ass non-gamers, you know, because they talk more on Twitter than I should have played game. Feel me?
Kick him in their shit.
But thank you for having me, Jabbar. I appreciate it, man. Speaking of the games, I need to go to my backlog before it goes and The Last of Us come out. I'm still going to play either Final Fantasy VII or Neo 2. And yeah, hit the like button, show some love. Go to Tsushima over everything this year. Deuces.
Except FS7,
man.
Nah, you know that's it.
Yo, definitely play that's Final Fantasy VII El Matador. You've been dodging that, and I've been watching you.
Yeah.
And
I will play, bro. It's already there, bro.
I told him he's not allowed to play Ghost of Tsushima until he finishes it.
I wish Sony had make a PlayStation All-Stars 2 on the PlayStation 5, but that's just me.
We don't want that bullshit.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
I liked it. I like the All-Stars games on the Vita.
Nah, I didn't like the All-Star games. I don't like it.
The All-Star games was cool. I'll fucking with my man Spike, man. Fucking dude love the Spike. But yeah, Matador, I need that Final Fantasy VII complete before Ghosts come out.
All right, I will do it, bro. I will get the plat. How about that? I will get the plat.
I mean, you ain't gotta get the platinum, you know what I mean? But I just need you to finish that story, you know what I mean?
Sure, I've been playing my PlayStation more lately.
I will go that stretch before I play Ghosts.
I got you. But yeah, go ahead. Who's up next? My bad. 1 second, somebody just DM me. Go ahead.
Well, guys, you know, it was a great show, Jabari. Thank you for having me here, sir. Shout out to River City Girls. I got that platinum. Shout out.
I need that, man. I need that platinum.
I gotta play that too.
That game is fucking fire, dog. I ain't gonna lie, bro. And the move set for all the different characters is freaking amazing, bro. It's freaking amazing. Not only that, I mean, that super secret hidden boss at the end, once you get the H and the M.
Yeah, I need that. I need to get that. I'm gonna get that. I'm trying to get Streets of Rage plat too, man. But I tried. I went for Trails of Cold Steel, man. So I stopped playing a little bit.
Bruh, Streets of Rage is not gonna be hard at all, bruh. It's easier than what you would imagine. The hardest thing in that game is getting the S rankings.
That's what I need.
But once you get used to it, it's gonna be easy as fuck. All you got to do is make sure you get 26,000 plus on each level, and you're good to go. And for the most part, it's gonna be super easy. You just got to try not to get hit and make sure that you keep your combo level up.
Yep. Yeah. There's certain stages that I struggle on in that, like the Y Tower. The little pair one, those two levels I struggle on that. I keep getting A's on that. I can't. I'm like, all right, man, we're gonna have to Trails of Cold Steel real quick. But yo, Persona, are you there, man? Persona?
Yeah, I'm here, bro.
Your Persona, are you there, man? Your Persona, where did you go, man?
I'm here, bro.
Hello? Nah, I'm trolling. I'm trolling. All right, I can hear you.
But yo, guys, appreciate you guys coming through the Barry's podcast today, man. It's your boy Persona. Make sure you guys subscribe to me at Gaming with Persona. Once at 1K, Skyverse, very excited. So I'm doing another podcast Friday. I'm either tomorrow or Friday. I do want to talk about like posers in the community when it comes to gaming. And so yeah, I definitely want to talk about kind of really break that down. And we're also going to be breaking down the first two Last of Us inside gameplay videos that they came out with, especially the one that came out today, because I seen some things in it that looked really, really cool, and I like what they're talking about. So I definitely want to break that down and kind of talk to you guys about that. So that's what the podcast will be, either tomorrow or Friday, but I'll let you guys know on Twitter. Also, you can still, if you follow me on Twitter, you can still vote for this weekend's Memorial Day stream. Right now, God of War, Give Me God of War vote is winning. So, I know you guys are talking about God of War. I'm actually probably going to be streaming that this weekend because that's more than likely what's going to win. So I'll be playing God of War on Give Me God of War mode. So that's going to be exciting, fun, and that'll be the Memorial weekend stream. But yeah, outside of that, man, make sure you guys subscribe to everybody here. Subscribe to my boy Sick Humor TV. Subscribe to Jay Barry. Make sure you guys hit the like button on Jay Barry Podcast. And I appreciate everybody here, man. And I hope you guys have a great night and a great weekend. Peace.
Yeah, man. Yo, so guys, gonna end the stream here. Definitely appreciate everybody coming through, man. And yo, make sure you subscribe to my man Persona as well, man. Everybody else here as well. With Persona, we're trying to get him to 1K. You know what I mean? And he's almost there, guys. So the goal is almost there. And yo, I'm about to be commentating this first of 10 match here. Ken, if you know Ken Liquid Pain, my man, Jersey Raph, he's fighting against somebody in Tekken. So if you guys want to see some cool little Tekken, little match real quick, you guys can catch it right here at that Twitch channel, Rel FGC, and they're gonna do their little match. All right, so I'm about to get up out of here. Everybody enjoy the rest of your night. The boy Jay Barry, and I'm gone. Deuces.
Hey, Barry, my headphones down when you were talking. I was asking you, how's that Trails of Cold Steel?
Oh yeah,
I didn't hear what you said.
I think the game is good. I think it picks up a little bit slow, but when you get into pretty much like chapter 2, everything really is moving. A lot of political themes in there, like upper class, lower class, nobility, and all that stuff. But the story is really good, man, and the battle system is fun as fuck, man.
Did you start from Trail of Cold Steel, or did you start from Trails of the Sky?
Everybody says to start from Trails of the Sky, but the Trails of the Sky games ain't available on the PlayStation.
Yeah, I'm at Cold Steel.
On laptop, on PC, you can download them.
I know, but I need to buy a new monitor for my PC because my other monitor broke, and I ain't really trying